You a Star Wars fan? Because you'll be amazed at number one, that a lot of women might be into the shit that you're into, but you're so worried about her judging you that you don't give it half a chance. But also some of the things that you're not into, you'll be amazed at how women would want to get into it because they want to get closer to you.
A lot of times they say shit like, "Oh, I'm free on weekends," or I'm usually free on Thursdays," or whatever the hell. So if it makes sense, then I schedule a date.
If she really liked you from the get-go, there would be no reward system you would have to look for to do anything for, right? Because it would automatically be there, And I like to do this in conversation sometimes. When you're speaking with somebody and you'll hear a girl say something like, "I'll never do this," or "I don't like this," or "I don't like that." And then you'll notice you'll say, "Nah, I kind of like it. I like it when blah, blah, blah." And she's like, well, yeah, when you say it like that, I like it, and it's just kind of like, yeah, you switched up awfully fast for somebody that just really said they don't like something. And so, there's always been clues out there for fellas to understand, like, yo, if they really like you, they will change their whole political party.
They're not giving her real instruction. They're not letting her know what it really is. And most dudes don't do it. Most dudes don't say what it is because they're afraid to hear no, or they're afraid to bring up sex too early and all of this and all of that. But the bottom line is this. Either, again, and somebody said it, either she's feeling you or she's not. You understand? Either she's feeling you or she's not. We got to stop all this nonsense, man. Guys are too afraid to hear no, and it's like I'd rather hear no than to waste 2, 3, 4 dates and time spent, money spent, and all this other shit just to find out that you wasn't feeling me any damn way. You see what I'm saying? But so with me, first date is cool. If you don't want to do it on the first date, no problem. You could be on your period or whatever it is. There's a lot of things that could be off on the first date, right? It doesn't matter. But second date, you gotta know what it
is. For me, I like exclusive vagina to me. And that's because I don't want to catch nothing to have my later years messed up. And I like to stroke without no condom on. It feels great. So I like it.
So you like to be hugged by the sugar walls? You like to be hugged?
Yeah. I like that velvet, plush velvet. The smoothness. So,
but even then, Jay Roman, I hear you.
He don't get up for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So, and the reason is because he has to conserve his energy to do 3 full workouts a day up until his competition date. You understand? So when he's in season, he literally just works out as hard as he can. Then he sits on the couch and his wife brings him everything. The only thing she don't do is fucking piss for him, right? So what I'm saying is, it's one thing to have a wife that does it, because you said earlier, these were the words you used. You said a woman who says, "Oh, I rock with this dude, so I don't mind doing this." But see, it's a difference between a woman who doesn't mind and a woman who cheerfully wants to do it. Understand the position of a simp. Make sure you understand the position of a friend zone nigga. Make sure you understand that a man doesn't do anything for nothing. You understand? So run the game, be careful, and do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm. And that's right there, Jay Roman. And that's the problem. Your main chick should always be prioritized over all the new chicks. Right? The new chicks should not get preferential treatment. Right? So what would make it difficult for a lot of women is if you're giving girlfriend treatment to the new chick. Right? So this is why when you very first meet women, you have to establish boundaries and parameters where they got to earn everything. So that way, when the main chick is with you and she knows you're dealing with new women, she knows they have to go through the gauntlet too. They just don't get shit quicker. Like
labyrinth, streets be the maze. Hosts on the mic, carry case set in the blaze. Sagging, Miles Cunham with the game so tight. J. Roman lit the torch, keeping it right. Manhood's the challenge, skill set to master. In a world moving fast, gotta move faster. Trap beat, pounding 808, shake the floor. Guided by the host, wisdom like law. Carry K drops jewels, the crowd enthralled. Words cut deep, no need for brawls. Miles Cunningham, tactics sharp like a dagger. Navigates the game, makes the haters stagger. Journey to manhood, no easy feat. Lessons from the masters, words concrete. J. Roman with the keys, opens the door. Manhood's the path, gotta crave for more. Manhood's the challenge, skill set to master. In a world moving fast, gotta move faster. Trap beat, pounding 808, shake the floor. Guided by the host, wisdom like law.
All right. Real quick before we get into this, can y'all hear me? I had to redo my whole system. Can y'all hear me? I want to make sure y'all can hear me before I go. Put one in the chat. Say something. Can y'all hear me? All right, bet. Cool. Let's get it. All right. So Miles was running a little late. He'll be here in a little bit. J. Roman, he got some coaching that he's doing, so he may or may not, fall through. So until then, you got yours truly. Yeah, you got me. Let me plug the joint. Is having game really about picking up women? The answer is no. The answer is no. But what we're going to do today, though, we're going to get into a broader discussion. Yeah, we're going to talk about, whether or not game is really about picking up women. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. But we're going to get into a broader discussion when it comes to dealing with women overall, even in the concept of actually having a relationship, right? So when we talk about is game really about picking up women? No. So this is what guys have to understand. I like to say part of having game, right, is your ability, right? Your ability to learn from your experiences, right? You learn from your experiences. Then you take that information or you take that knowledge that you've learned and then you apply that to your future experiences. That's called wisdom, right? Here we go.
Yo.
What's up, fam? What's good with you?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm just talking about you. Did you wash your hands? Everything good?
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you, nigga. So before we get into it, my brother, you got anything you want to plug right quick?
Yes, sir. Man, as always, man, make sure y'all holla at that soap, man. Order your soap, Masculine Identity Natural Soap. Hit that QR code or go to masculineidentity.com and get your soap. And yeah, man, another Manhood is a Skill Set show. Thank you, Renee P. The phone lines are open. Like I said, tardiness, we are here now. Let's get it.
God, and if y'all have a question, please put a Q in the chat, followed by your question, and the number is right there. Ladies and gents, the number is right there. 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392. Call in. Don't wait till the last minute. We got shit to do. It's a beautiful day in San Antonio. I'm just letting you know. As soon as this stream is over, nigga, I'm dressed. I'm ready to go. I washed the car this morning. I got the sunroof peeled back, nigga. The tires and armor on. I'm out.
That's what I'm talking about. Get ready to cruise.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, guys, what are we talking about today? Is having game really about picking up women? And it's not, okay? And Miles, as I was telling the audience, I was telling them that, game has nothing to do with picking up women, right? Mm-hmm. And this is what I would also say. Game is your ability to take new information, apply it. That's called wisdom. But also you move in your life with a sense of purpose, a sense of readiness, right? You're very well aware of the decisions you're making, right? The pros and cons of your choices. You take calculated risk. You don't just jump out there, and just do shit, right? You're very intentional and purposeful with how you move, right? This is how you avoid dealing with women who aren't good for you, right? You have to have game and a sense of self and knowledge to only deal with women who move a certain way, who are actually a benefit to you and not a hindrance. You want to speak to that, Phil?
See, the thing with game is that game is about recognizing what's for you and what's not for you based on your masculine identity, right? Based on who you are as a person, as a man. And, game, see, the thing with game is that game is about a certain level of awareness, right? And self-awareness first, right? Because it's really about, when they say, don't hate the player, don't hate the game.
Yep.
It's all about understanding the players, right? Like I suggest that anybody under the sound of my voice, if you don't, and it's interesting because you got the chess piece in your logo for Evolve, but if you don't understand how to play chess, I think every man should get some lessons or at least understand how the game is played. Right. You don't necessarily have to take it up as a hobby, but you should at least understand how the game is played, because just understanding how the game is played is a beautiful thing. Reason why is that every piece on the board has a different set of moves, has different capabilities. And it's real interesting to see how different pieces move and learning how to orchestrate a sequence of movements to get a desired effect. You understand? And that's what game is really about. Now, the fact of the matter is that includes a woman, right? That includes dealing with females. And the thing is that, yes, we're human beings, and a large part of our purpose is to procreate. You understand? Is to, get together and make more of us. And so that becomes a part of the game, but that is not the entire part of the game. And the thing is that once you get with a chick and actually start creating more of us, that even puts you in another position where now you really got to pay attention to the chessboard. You understand, so to speak. You really got to pay attention to the game, because now you're living for others, right? Now you're responsible for other people. Now, exactly, learning how to play 6 moves ahead. Right. For example, like if you got a family, you got to learn how to save your money so your kids can go to college. So or even better, so you can learn how to develop generational wealth for your family and your family lineage and things like that. That's game. You understand it? And a lot of those things start with knowing how to choose the right female to include or females to include into your life. You understand? So that's why the game is not just about women, but yet and still it's about women too, because as heterosexual men, and I mean, Matt, I even need to say that, but, I'm talking about building families. So I have to be talking about heterosexual men. But as men in general, that is a critical part of the game, to find the right woman to put on the team. You understand? And so, this is why it includes that. But that's not what it's all about. That's, women is a part of it, but it's not what it's all about. But at the same time, we got to know how to also instill game into our women that we meet. So that's why we got to know game before we even start talking to the woman. Right? You understand? Because the woman.
Exactly. No, Ma, that's some real shit. You have to have the information. Each one teach one. Right? Mm-hmm. That's how the world works. Right? Is somebody is learning something. Part of evolution, part of evolving as a person, part of maturing, part of growing is taking in new information, new knowledge, and then applying it to your life. And then you can watch every aspect of your life improve and get better. You can ascend because you're taking in new information and you're applying it. The problem with a lot of guys, why they game goofy and they fucked up out here, is that there is information out here to help them. But they're so fixated and focused on just pussy, right? This is why you have guys, they can score casual sex easily. They can get women easily. But when you ask them where they at now, crickets. Those women don't stick around. because
Right.
those guys don't have enough game. Okay, they don't have an efficient and proficient strategy at being able to invite women in and maintain the momentum of attraction so those women actually want to stay, right? Because those dudes ain't got no fucking game. Yeah, they know how to talk to a chick. And in many cases, some of them, they just pay, right? Or they just straight up lie to chicks, tell chicks what they believe the women want to hear. But that ain't game, right? And let me just separate game from playing games. And I think that's where we get it twisted and fucked up, is that a lot of people associate, when we talk about game or having game, they associate that with schemes and tactics and deception and manipulation. That's not what it is. We're not talking about playing games with women. That's what playing games with women is. You're playing head games, right? You're tugging at their emotional strings. You're toying with them to get them to fuck you, only to leave them hanging. That's not what we teach here. That's not what we talk about here. Yes, we talk about sex. We're adults. Okay, you can't talk about dating and relationships without talking about sex. It's like talking about buying a car that ain't got no wheels. Like, I mean, what are we doing? You know, we got to talk about that. So we're going to talk about it, right? And sex is very, very enjoyable. I think, Miles, I think you would agree. I don't think I got to ask you. I think you know, sex is extremely fucking enjoyable. So, but for those of you who haven't had it, why? But and for those of you who haven't had it in a while, why? Right? And for those of you who are currently having it, but women ain't, acting right, we can help you with that.
Right.
But I got a clip, Miles. I got a clip.
Okay.
So he asked this question: can the game be traced back to ancient times? Yes. Game is omnipresent. Game is infinite. Yes. Was it called game? Was Shakespeare talking about where thou art thou game? No. I mean, it wasn't called game, but people would bestow knowledge upon someone else. They would tell them, "Hey, look, before you make that move, here's something you need to know."
Mm-hmm.
And they're getting the intel. They're getting the 411. Game has been around. Game is right there. Hold on, let me snatch that up. Right, boom.
Real
Boom.
talk.
The information is everywhere. It's just people are so focused on the superficial aspect of dealing with women, they can't see the deeper aspect of shit. But let's go ahead and play this fucking clip. Where that motherfucker at?
A woman will stay in a relationship with you just to turn you into somebody she don't want. The women are going to be in the comment section like, oh, men do the same thing. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not here to give game to y'all. Y'all can watch your Lifetime shows, your soap operas on whatever reality TV to get the game from them. This game is for my... Whoever you are, be who you are, man. Don't let a woman stay with you, change you up, drain you of your energy, just to look at you and be like, I want to go find somebody that was like who I met before, the previous you. Men think that women are out here just money hungry, chasing the paper, and that's really not it. A woman will rather you have the time, and a lot of the times you creating time for her is stopping you from getting your money. You end up being all up under her in the crib, gaining weight, and available. You done gave up on your dreams. You done gave up on your mission. A woman will never respect a man who puts her before their mission. Stick to your guns. Stick to what you're doing. Get your paper. Be who you are. If she liked you when she met you, remain that way. Remain charismatic. Remain in shape. Remain getting to the paper. And always keep the mission number one.
Facts. Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah, and that he was speaking about consistency.
Yes,
And
sir.
see, and that's the problem. And the reason I see a lot of guys will see that clip and they will be like, I feel what the brother was saying, but you ain't doing what he's saying, though. Right? So because you have to be dealing with women strictly on your terms to really feel what he's saying. The problem with the average guy, because they're so fixated on a woman's beauty, because they're so fixated on the sex, they end up dealing with the woman on the woman's terms. So what happened? This is what happens. So when he was talking about a woman trying to change you, women typically try and change guys that are already inconsistent. And since you're inconsistent, they might as well try and mold you to somebody they would rather you be, right? So what happens is a lot of you guys, when you first meet women, you start off one way because you're trying to win the woman over or to win her affection. And it works. Okay, you got her now. You fucking her, boom. But over time, you become inconsistent, and she sees you're inconsistent, right? She don't really look at you as you're a fake or phony. That's really what you are. She just thinks you're inconsistent, but you're really a fraud. So she spent time trying to get you back to the nigga she liked. You know what I'm saying? But she don't realize you was never that. But go ahead, Miles. Let's speak to it.
Yeah, he touched on a lot of great topics in that clip, because there's this thing where a lot of dudes, there's a lot of dudes out there who think that getting a girl is the finish line. Like they oh yeah, once I get in a relationship, it's easy street from there. Once I get a girl and she fine, and she wifey, that's it. Like, nah, bro. Nah, that's a lot of times that's when the game just starts. You understand? Because it is and I talked about this on the masculine identity, Monday night masterclass that we do, about how life tests you, right? A lot of people don't realize that life will test you even when you get especially when you get what you want. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of us think, oh, as soon as we get what we want, that's it. I ain't gotta push no more. I ain't gotta strive. I ain't gotta try. I don't have to, put in any effort anymore. I could just chill and be on easy street. That's not true. That's not true. It is. Success will test you. Success will ask you, are you who you say you are? Is it, you want to be a millionaire? Okay, now you're a millionaire. Do you have what it takes to maintain millionaire status? Do you have what it takes to manage your budget and invest wisely and spend your money a certain way where you can continue making this shit happen? You understand? Oh yeah, all I got to do is get me a girl, and once I get a girl, I'll be straight. You get a girl and then you stop going to the gym. You stop dressing fly. You stop going after your dreams, and then you turn into a lump of shit on the fucking couch. You understand? And then all of those things that your woman was attracted to when she first met you, either they was never really true from the beginning, or because you got lazy and complacent, you threw them out the window. So now you don't look like that same dude. And a lot of these cats, they wonder why, these Western women and 50% or 80% of divorces are filed by women. Why the fuck do you think that happens? Because 80% of you motherfuckers give up on life.
Yeah.
Because
they lose themselves.
Because it's either you get too comfortable, or you was trying to validate the bitch so much, you turn into somebody else completely. Because you made the woman the focus of your life. You made the woman the center of the universe. You understand? So it's either you changed. And this is why I talk about masculine identity, because again, you're supposed to maintain who you are before, during, and after any fucking relationship.
See, you know what it is? My bad, go ahead, John.
Yeah, and you good? Go ahead.
No, what I was gonna say is, and I've often said, a lot of the things that women say they want, they actually despise when they get it.
Mm-hmm.
So when they say, I want a man that's all about me, girl. And then when they get a man that's up under their ass, I can't stand his clingy ass. See, this is why you can't listen to women, because in the moment, women will have their head in the clouds and they'll say something about how they feel. Oh, I wish I had a guy. But they don't understand what it really looks like.
Right.
To have that. You know what I'm saying? So when they get that, it's too much, right? So they're looking at the dude like, chill, right? This is why, as a guy, you can't get caught up in what women say they want or what women say they need. At all. You know what I'm saying? You just stay focused on you. Stay focused on what you do. So if you're the type of guy where you don't buy flowers, nigga, don't buy flowers. Okay? If you're the type of guy where you don't do breakfast in bed, don't do breakfast in bed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing these things. I've done all of those things, right? But what I'm saying is, if that's not you, because here's the thing, once you introduce certain things to women, they get spoiled, man. Like, so if it's not within your wheelhouse to do it, if it's not within your masculine identity to do it, don't introduce it, because now that woman is going to expect some level of consistency from what you just introduced.
Exactly.
Right? And this is where you get caught up, and guys be like, man, she's trying to change me. No, she's just trying to get you to do that shit you used to do. Right? But you looking at it, and she don't know how to explain it to you. She just knows that feeling she used to feel is absent.
Right.
Right? So, but it comes out and her being picky and all that other shit. And the reason, because you can't convey yourself in a very proficient, efficient way. She don't know how to do it either. Okay, and that's where communication really breaks down at. It begins with the man. In my opinion, I think all communication that breaks down in a relationship starts with the man. It starts with the way he communicates himself to the woman. It starts with the way he communicates what he requires from her. And then the moment that she is slipping, it also is about him communicating the fact that, hey, you slipping. Tighten up. Right? A lot of guys, they don't know how to communicate themselves effectively. And because a lot of you guys are very passive, very indirect with women, you spend the whole time being passive. Right. And then when you really get upset, that's where the aggression comes out. Right. But there's no consistent communication. Right. Because the chick is constantly crossing what you believe are boundaries, but you never established those boundaries to begin with. So she don't know. Right, so we got a question here. See right there, bro. You see right there? You see what I'm saying?
Jose De La Cruz says, how do I get some? I'm in the hospital right now with a foot injury. Yeah. So like the guy was saying in the video, you know, and another thing he brought up in the video was that you can't follow women. You can't follow them. You got to, and this is why I was talking about game and understanding game before you even meet the woman, because you need to impose game onto her because she needs to be the one following you. Exactly. You understand? So these are the things where it's like, you know, a woman can be an important part of game and all that other shit, but they're not the only part, because you got to understand, you got to have that self-mastery and that understanding of game for yourself and your own lifestyle, because ultimately that is what's going to attract a compatible and compliant female. And that's what you're looking for. Like that's what game is really about. Game is about constructing an identity, a personality, and then from that personality you construct a lifestyle and a program, and it's that lifestyle, program, and personality that will attract the correct, not just women but people into your lives, right? So if we talking about business partners, we talking about colleagues, we talking about people that you could you know collaborate and do things with, people that you could probably go into business with, right? You know, and then and just like that, the same thing. You also have the woman in your life, and just like she understands your path, she understands your journey, she understands your purpose, and then and with that, she sees that you dead serious, and she understands how she can become an asset to that and help you build with that. You understand? So again, you know, the game is about understanding and knowing who you are. And then with that, that's when you can attract the right, not just women, but people in general.
There we go. Hey, y'all, if y'all got a question, put a Q in the chat, followed by your question. Also, the call-in line is open. It's free. Get on it while it's free. 919-647-9392. Come on, man. Let's get it. We got, you know what I'm saying? If we do this for y'all, we understand the new time is probably fucking with some of y'all. I'm gonna give some of y'all some grace. Some of y'all probably still sleeping and shit. So guys, again, if you got a question, put a Q in the chat, followed by your question. So yeah, so to get back with what he was saying, because he was talking in the beginning, he was talking about a woman trying to change you.
Yeah.
First and foremost, the very first time a woman tries to get you to step out of your character to be something that you're not, depending on how long you've known her, you definitely need to check it, and in some cases you need to leave her alone, like right now. It's not even nothing to talk about, right? Because and here's the thing, right? There's going to be some situations where you might come across a woman, for instance, where there were certain qualities about her ex that she wish you had, right?
Right.
And guys, if you ever encounter a woman who is trying to, you know, dress you, I never had that happen, but I know people where that happened to them. Right? She's trying to dress you and get you to wear certain things. Just understand that her ex probably wore that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So she's on her Build-A-Bear nigga. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to. So just guys, just be mindful. You know what I'm saying, and understand what you got on your hands and shit. But all that can be avoided if you just lead out the gate with who you are. You know what I'm saying? And you're not trying to be something that you think the woman would have you to be, right? You just yourself, and either she fucking with it or not. So even with the title, is having game really about picking up women? A lot of guys, because they're not used to having sex with women they're actually attracted to, for them, the quote unquote game when it comes to women is all about sex. For them, it's all about sex. It's all about what can I say, what can I do, teach me something so I can get pussy, right? For them, that's what it's all about. And they don't understand that women are out here fucking at a hurried pace. I mean, they can't stop fucking. Women love to fuck. So getting casual sex is not really hard to get. The problem is guys are so fixated and focused on it that they don't know how to approach the woman from the vantage point of, I'm a valuable individual. Okay. Instead of looking at the woman like she's something to acquire, like she's something to win, like she's a prize. I have to win her over. I have to get her to approve of me. I have to get her to accept me in her life. Well, let me just say this about that. And I need guys to understand something. Women become a part of your life, not the other way around.
Facts.
I don't know where that got lost in translation, but since the dawn of time, the dawn of fucking time, right? the cave woman, the female species of whatever fucking humanoid that was here came into the male's life. The male is the one that protected her, made it with her. It wasn't like the female, like, I got a cave over here, nigga. Bring your big burly ass over here. I got a fire already burning and shit. I got some meat in here. Come over here. No, nigga, the woman come into your life. Right? So if a woman comes into your life, don't it make sense that you have your life set up in such a way where there's peace, harmony, joy, happiness, tranquility? And when you invite her in, you're like, baby, look, I got all the shit going on right here. You can come in, but don't fuck it up. So, but I need you to conduct yourself in a certain way as to not disrupt what I already got going on. Exactly. Unique earlier in the chat, he said a lot of guys act like women complete them. So what that tells me is you don't have no life established.
Exactly.
That you look to the woman for you to finally feel like you're living. You know what I'm saying? You probably feel like you've been coasting through life, and now you meet a woman. Finally, I feel alive after 20 years. I feel alive. Bro, that's shameful. That's some shameful. Look, guys, there's nothing wrong with honoring your woman if she's worthy of it. There's nothing wrong with cherishing your woman, right? And I mean that. There's nothing wrong with cherishing your woman, okay, who has earned it and she's worthy of it.
Right.
But you should not be lofting no woman up just because she gave you some pussy and she listens to your fucking childhood stories and shit. She's a great listener. Like, man, what the fuck her listening got to do with anything if she's not following that up with some action?
Right.
Okay, I don't need a woman to listen to me tell her shit about where I grew up at, my childhood, my relationship with my peoples or what. I don't need that. You know, I don't need a therapist, nigga. I don't need no one to vent to, nigga. What are we talking about? Right? No, I need a chick. Look, if you want to be a part of my life, I need you to produce. I need you to be a productive member of this union. Period. Right? And fucking me, that's not really nothing. Because if you think about it, bro, there's 24 hours in the day. How long are people fucking? 15, 20, 30 minutes? So even if I was fucking 7 days a week, bro, 15, 20, 30 minutes, maybe longer, depending on my mood and shit. Bro, I still got 23 hours left. You know what I'm saying? I got 23 hours. So imagine living with a chick. Bitch, I got to put up with you for 23 more hours? You know what I'm saying? So
plus, work. Who's doing all the fucking work?
Exactly. So after we done fucking, that's 23 plus more hours in a day. You got to be a special bitch to be around me like that, bro. Like, come on, bro. So it can't be the sex. So that's only 30 minutes. And cooking, I can cook for myself. I don't need you for that, right? But you better know how to cook or at least be willing to learn, right? But also I need a domesticated chick. I need a chick that know how to clean. I don't need her to clean for me. You know what I'm saying? But I need dog. If she got her own crib, Miles, I need to know that when I'm laying on them sheets, that that wasn't a nigga that left his DNA from last night.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I need to know that she changed sheets. You know what I'm saying? I need to know that type of shit. I need to know that she a clean chick. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. What up, Jay?
Jay Roman in the building.
Everybody hear me all right?
Yeah, we got you, man. We got you. Hey, guys, the call-in line is open 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392. If you got a question, put a Q in the chat. Jay Roman, I'm going to play this clip. I know you missed it. Title of the show, Jay, is Having Game really about picking up women? But here's the
A woman will stay in a relationship with you just to turn you into somebody she don't want. The women are going to be in the comment section like, oh, men do the same thing. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not here to give game to y'all. Y'all can watch your Lifetime shows, your soap operas on whatever reality TV to get the game from them. This game is for my... Whoever you are, be who you are, man. Don't let a woman stay with you, change you up, drain you of your energy, just to look at you and be like, I want to go find somebody that was like who I met before, the previous you. Men think that women are out here just money hungry, chasing the paper, and that's really not it. A woman will rather you have the time, and a lot of the times you creating time for her is stopping you from getting your money. You end up being all up under her in the crib, gaining weight, and available. You done gave up on your dreams. You done gave up on your mission. A woman will never respect a man who puts her before their mission. Stick to your guns. Stick to what you're doing. Get your paper. Be who you are. If she liked you when she met you, remain that way. Remain charismatic. Remain in shape. Remain getting to the paper. And always keep the mission number one.
Get to the paper, nigga.
Keep the main thing. The main thing. Go ahead, Jay.
Real talk. Real talk.
Hell yeah, the game is about women, and that's why it works out so well for everybody that do that. That's why they so happy and they understand. No, I'm just messing. Like I hope if everybody that's watching right now already know that no, game is not about just the woman. That's it is to me always. My definition of game has always been the way you communicate your manhood, and that's throughout any part of life.
I like that.
Do you have charisma when you talk to people? Are you honest? Are you direct? You know, how do you portray yourself and get people to understand you so they know exactly who you are and what you stand for? And there's different ways to do it. Some people are better or more charismatic than you are, but that doesn't matter. It still is. As long as somebody who leaves your presence understands who you are, what you stand for, and you don't waver for nobody else. And I think that's part of it, you know. And then as you're communicating, you know, you find people to understand that communication. And if they don't, then kick rocks.
Kick rocks.
That's just the way it is. It's like, you know, it has to be something that you build. You know, I like the point that he made. Like, I don't like when he said, you know, she turns you into something. Well, you can't turn me into nothing. Like, you know, I am what I am. If I want to get my fat boy on, I'm gonna get my fat boy on. And you like it, you don't like it, kick rocks. You know, but at the same time, you know, I'm not gonna change myself for you. I should change myself for me to be healthy. And if the byproduct of that is that you like that, then great. But if not, you know. I know a lot of healthy guys with six packs, but you know, they ladies is rubbing my belly. You know, so it doesn't, you know, it's you should be healthy, definitely. You know, if you want a six pack, then get a six pack. You want to, you know, look like the goddess dude. I forgot what his name. What was the bruh's name? He was like the bodybuilder and stuff. If you want to look like that, cool. Look like that for you.
Right.
But don't look like that.
You talking about Michael B. Jordan?
Who was it?
Michael B. Jordan or Adonis Creed?
No. I'm talking about the real Olympic dude, the bodybuilder. It was this bruh. He was like had muscles on top of muscles, you know.
Ronnie Coleman?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to see, I'm dating myself. See, if you want to look like that, you know, okay, if you want to look like Michael B. Jordan and freaking whatever magazine, I don't know why you're looking at a magazine to look at him like that, but if you want to look at anybody like that, I mean, go ahead. But you know, and he made a solid point. And one of the most things I learned my lesson organically. Like, I've been through this. Like, I learned my lesson. You know, I broke up with a young lady and then tried to get back with her like a sucker. And I remember she telling me, she stabbed me. I mean, she told me the worst thing I think I ever heard in my life. Like, it cut like a knife. She said, "You was the most attentive boyfriend I ever had." You know how stabbed I felt when that was said. I couldn't believe it. Like, I just couldn't believe it. Like, it was worse than saying your mama. I was like, what? What? Like, then you realize,
man, that's great, man. You should be attentive, man. Come on, man.
So she said you were the most hands-on, you cared the most.
The most attentive boyfriend she ever had.
Oh my God.
And I lost, but that woke me up right then. It woke me up. I was like, oh, you know what? All right. Yeah. So, you know, like I say, you go through life, you get these experiences. There's something about it that should wake you up. Like, so yeah, if you're in a relationship, keep being what you want to do and how you want to do it. You update the person. And part of the game, though, is understanding how to manage too. Mm-hmm. Like, if you choose to be with somebody, you are now responsible for them as a man. I hold men to different regards, right? So I'm not saying you're walking in the room and you know, I said I want my mashed potatoes mashed. You know, I feel a lump in here, you know, because you're not only protecting her physically, but there's a mental, emotional aspect, because this is your woman that you have. So, you know, sometimes some of you guys hear one thing and it means I'm walking through life, this super hard dude. Hey, don't talk to me. I told you when I come into the door, don't talk to me. You know, it's like, nah, that's not it. You know, standing by what you believe in is, if you have a set plan that you have for yourself, you have a set plan that you have for your family, you have a set plan that you should have, you know, for yourself, your family, and whatever you're doing, that you stick to that. It's your belief, and this is how you are going to propel your family or yourself to be better every day. And you stick to that, and you don't let them deter you from that. So
there you have it. So yeah, and what I want guys to know, and guys, again, call in 919-647-9392. We're almost an hour in. Y'all better come with it. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat followed by your question. The shit is free. What's taking y'all so long, y'all? Y'all normally don't take this long to get engaged and shit. What's up with y'all?
Yeah. The phone lines is on, guys. Please call in. Please let's not wait till the end.
Yeah, wake the fuck up.
I think a lot of them having a hard time really identifying sometimes that, you know, when you hear some stuff that they can resonate with and be like, they're describing me, you know, like, you might as well call in and get some of this advice, or just tell us when you learned your story. When did you learn from the experience that the game wasn't about women?
Right.
All right, guys. So what are we talking about? Is having game really about picking up women? And no, look, let me tell y'all something. Like Miles said, macking on accident. Okay, you can walk out of your house, trip over the welcome mat, and fall into some pussy. Right? You can just literally be at the right time, right place, and the chick is feeling you, and you didn't really do anything at all. Like, she's just on it, right? But again, and Jay Roman, you alluded to it earlier, management, right? It starts with managing yourself, managing your life. So when you do invite women in, they're not a disruption to your life. Part of the issue with a lot of guys is when y'all start meeting women, there's literally a disruption in your plans. Like your life becomes a little discombobulated because you're trying to fit the woman in, right? So you're moving things around to make room for the woman. No, as a man, that's not what you do. She need to fit seamlessly in on her own.
Facts. 405, you are on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, and how can we help you?
Yeah, man, this is CJ out in Dallas, and I'm enjoying your show, man. Y'all are really speaking some real shit, so check this out.
How old are you?
I was messing with it. Oh, yeah, sorry, 26 years old.
All right, go ahead.
So I was been talking to a girl for about 6 months or so out in Dallas. Been kind of acclimating myself to the game that y'all are talking about, and at first, I was being a little bit passive with the lady, but now I've kind of let her know that she's adding no value, and I'm gonna have to step away. And the feedback she had given me was that it was a little bit selfish that I felt like she needed to add value in my life. Now, she already knew that as far as friends, business acquaintances, etc., I only allow individuals in my life when they add value, but I never really did that with the women. So for her to kind of tell me that it was selfish that I look at people as transactional or only beneficial for the value add, it kind of fucked with me, man. But to be honest, I'm still trying to be honest.
Hold on, CJ. I just want to understand. So you literally told her I have to step away because you add no value? Is that what you told her?
I mean, I let her know, look, this isn't progressing to nothing. Because we were talking about becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. And I'm like, if you're going to be my girlfriend in my life, you've got to add more value. And with all due respect, you add no value except for some good ass person.
No, bro. You don't got to tell a woman all of that. So real quick, just before I give my analysis to what you're saying, she approached you about being in a relationship? She's the one that brought it up to your attention?
No. So we had taken a little trip to Cabo. Spent some time separately, but I spent the night with.
Wait. She's not girlfriend material, but you're taking trips? You're taking trips to Cabo?
No. So I was going out to Cabo. She wanted to go out to Cabo to celebrate her birthday. I told her, go ahead and do your solo trip thing, and I'll spend Saturday night with you. So we spent Saturday night, went out clubbing and drinking and partying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Her birthday.
Okay. So you celebrated her birthday with her though?
No, she did her own little shit on Saturday night. We linked up together after she had her little dinner.
Okay, I know that, but what I'm saying, when you linked up with her, was it about you just linking up to see her, or was you on some, hey, I'm gonna celebrate your birthday with you later on this day? Were you doing that? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. It was like, for me, it was Wednesday through Sunday. I was there. I was like,
you don't get what I'm asking you. So listen. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You're telling a woman you're not girlfriend material, but you're celebrating a bitch's birthday with her? Think about that. Let that sink in for a second.
Homeboy, the shit you did, the reason why she ain't bring nothing to your life is because you let her have the girlfriend birthday special at the very fucking beginning. So why should she have to work to earn anything else?
Right. Okay. Even though we've been together for about 6 months, we've been dating for about 6 months. Is that too early to do something like that?
Yep.
Okay. Call on. Real quick, Jay. Let me say this real quick, Jay. If you know she is not girlfriend material, don't do nothing but give her dick. Drop off dick like Uber Eats and bounce. That's it. If you know in your heart of hearts she isn't girlfriend material, there's no need to have a discussion as to why she's not. If she comes up to you and she mentions girlfriend shit, be like, baby girl, nah, I'm not on that kind of time right now. I like the way things are right now. I don't want to change anything. That's all you had to do. Go ahead, Jerome.
Real quick. Did I miss something though? Because I don't know. I'm crazy. Sometimes I hear shit, but didn't he say that the first thing they did was meet up in Cabo?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
But then after I checked them on the Cabo shit, they've been together for 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh no, we didn't meet in Cabo, man. We've been dating in Dallas for 6 months.
Then you went to Cabo. Like you was going to Cabo. She was going to Cabo. She mentioned she was going to be out there. And then you mentioned you was going to be out there.
No.
Let's hook up, or what happened?
How niggas stories be like liquid? You just can't hold on to it. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Okay, let me outline it a little bit more clear so you all can have the full context.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Cool?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I do a quarterly trip for myself. I didn't get to do an end of the year trip because money wasn't right. So she had been on that I'm doing this shit in January. Her birthday is at the beginning of January. I was taking my trip at the end. So I let her know, I'm about to be out in Cabo enjoying a week out there. And she was like, I've always wanted to go to Cabo. That's what's up. Go ahead and do your thing. And then when she told me, okay, I want to be out in Cabo the same days as you, and now this was already a flag for me. Okay, that was fucked up. She knew a little bit too much. So I told her, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and link up with you on Saturday night, and I'm going to do my thing outside of that. So we stayed at separate hotels, etc. Got together Saturday night, enjoyed our evening, and then we came back to Dallas that next week.
Bro. Nah.
Hold on. I want to hear it. I want to hear it all. You came back to Dallas the next week. You had coffee.
Yeah, we got back to Dallas, went on ahead and got coffee. And that's where she was like, okay, I really enjoyed our time together. I could see us doing more like that, going out and taking a full trip together, blah, blah, blah. Do you think that we could be in a relationship type? And that's what I told her. You're not really adding no value. I'm going to have to step away from this because it seems like you want to escalate it to something different that I don't.
I got a question for you, a couple questions for you. Was it her and her girlfriends out there or just her?
No, just her.
Okay, so and then it was just you. Was it you and your homies? It was just you?
No, man, I'm a solo traveler.
Okay, so she basically invaded one of your annual trips that you do for yourself, right?
Yes, sir.
Injected the fact that it's her birthday. So basically she's adding a little consciousness to it, like, hey, this is my birthday. And she basically went out there to spend her birthday with you.
With you motherfucker. You act like you don't see that shit. Are you really
no, I did see it, man.
No, nigga. I can't stand y'all little niggas. Y'all fucking tell a story trying to act like, oh, nah, it was nothing like that. Player, pimp to pimp, player to player. It wasn't nothing like that. Yo, y'all niggas are the worst.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Did she pay her way? Did she pay her own way?
Yeah, she booked her own. That's why I didn't want to tell her cancel your flight. I told her, go do your thing, girl, and I'm gonna link up with you on Saturday night.
I would have told that bitch.
Tell me this.
I'm gonna get you arrested. You do not fucking go to. Matter of fact, why the fuck does she know? Why does she know where
the itinerary? She knew the itinerary because he shared it with her.
Call her. She not bringing nothing to your life, right? Why the fuck she know about the details and the itineraries of your fucking quarterly trip, homie?
Sound like I'm telling her too much.
Yeah, you pillow talking with this bitch
too much. You telling that bitch too much.
Bro, you giving her information only your girlfriend should know, but then you want to act like, oh, well, you don't really bring nothing to my life. Man, you motherfuckers disgust me. It's never the bitch. It's never the fucking woman. It's always you niggas. You fucking weak ass niggas, bro. And my brother, please don't get offended, but it's the mindset that I'm angry at. Do you understand? Because even while you telling us the story, you still trying to act like, oh, well, you know, it wasn't really like that because blah, blah. Why the fuck you telling this bitch all your business if she not like that in your life?
Can't make this shit up.
No, that's real shit.
He was led by the...
Bro, real quick. Caller, would you tell your coworkers your fucking Google email password and shit?
No.
So why the fuck you telling some bitch that some jump off bitch your fucking itineraries for your fucking trips? Nigga, get the entire fuck out of here, bro. Stop acting like it's the female's fault, bro. Y'all niggas be killing me with this shit, and that's why bitches don't respect y'all. And real quick, Dave G says, for the $5 super chat, he says a little support for the mild snappage. Hashtags boots to asses.
So let's break this down, bro. Let's break it down, all right? Because I want you to really learn from it, all right? So let's be honest. You wanted some for sure when you was out in Cabo. You didn't mind that.
Yeah, you got it, Jay. You got it.
You wanted some for sure while you was out in Cabo. Now you set it up where it's like, hey, I'm gonna be out there. Now, let me ask you this: when you were out there, did she bother you for those first 2 days that you say you were out there?
Hell yeah, man! She called me every day, seeing what I was doing.
Yep, she called you every day, see what you was doing. Now. So then, after your Saturday, because I believe you kicked it more with her than just Saturday, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm just keep 100.
You spent the night with her.
I'm quite sure you gave her a hell of. When you finally hooked up with her, you probably gave her some time.
Niggas had breakfast the next morning.
And was holding hands in the airport. you gave her some time. And the thing is,
I did stay the night though. You're definitely right.
We know you did. Oh, we already know you did.
We already know. We already know. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I'll be
honest, man.
I'm gonna tell you this. The thing is, like, I'm with Miles. I'm not gonna say it as, vibrant as Miles just said it, because but I will tell you this.
Right.
I don't like it when guys don't realize that they lead no matter what.
Okay.
You led her this whole time.
That's all I'm saying.
And then turn around and looked her dead in her face and said, even though you've been following my lead, you don't bring nothing to this table that I want to get with. If a woman spends her money to go on a trip by her damn self, sit 2 days in a hotel room by herself just to hang with you on a Saturday on her birthday, you mean to tell me she ain't following your lead? And then you're going to look at her in her face while y'all sitting in coffee and say, nah, you ain't the one for me.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Are you hearing me from right there? I just want to know, are you hearing me from right there?
Absolutely, man. I'm trying to listen in and talk a little less. Hear what y'all saying.
Right. So the thing is this: you've been giving her a lot of girlfriend, boyfriend privileges, letting her know where you're gonna be at, giving her a lot of time for these last 6 months. Even to the point you gave her so much time to the point you guys said that you were talking or going with each other or whatever for the last 6 months. That's how you described it. So,
right.
If she didn't bring anything no value to you, maybe it's because you didn't require her to bring much value, because your conversations was very shallow and not what you were really, really needing or looking for. Now, I'm not saying tell her everything you're looking for and stuff, but the thing is, you were just happy to kick it and to get that ass and to chill. And then she said, hey, we've been doing this for quite a while now. Are we going to, put some name to it, some claim to it? And you was like, no, I'm not doing that. So you've been leading this whole time. So you got to, instead of blaming it on her, you got to look at yourself and said, where was I leading her to? What have I been grooming her for?
So let me say this, J. Roman, because what you have to understand, caller, is see, a lot of you guys, the mistake y'all make is y'all think if y'all tell a woman something, that what you tell her is going to be the end all be all. So what I mean by that is this: if you tell a woman, oh, I'm not looking for anything serious, y'all think that's the end of it. No. Your actions better damn well match what you told her. Your actions was that of a boyfriend, right? Which is why when she brought it to your attention, she's looking at you like, what's up with you? Because we went on vacation together. And I don't want to hear about getting separate tickets. I don't care about none of that. Y'all niggas took a fucking vacation together. Okay, that's what y'all did. That's what you did. In her mind, right. It doesn't matter what you think it is. In her mind, she went on a vacation. Celebrated her birthday with her babe. That's exactly what the fuck she did. So in her mind, the fact that you don't look at her as a girlfriend, she's blown away. She's shocked and surprised and dismayed that your actions, you know what I'm saying, said one thing, but your mouth is saying another, because now you're showing inconsistency. Here's the problem with you guys, and I know what it is. You guys, y'all want all of the trappings of a boyfriend without the obligation of the relationship or the responsibility of the relationship. Y'all want to do what boyfriends do. Y'all want to cuddle with bitches, spoon with bitches, have bitches lay on your chest and play with your hairs and shit, take showers with bitches, comb leave-in conditioner in their hair and comb through their hair with them and wash their hair. Y'all want to do all of this fly shit with bitches. You know what I'm saying? But then when a chick is sweating you about a relationship, you're like, wait a minute. Where did you get the idea that I wanted to be a boyfriend? What made you think I was looking for a relationship?
Nah, shorty, I'm good. I'm good.
So here's my other question for you. what value were you looking from her that she did not provide for you, that she did not show you?
Yeah, I would say a few things. The first is going to be on the business tip, man. So she, was kind of focusing on her own thing, but I'm incredibly busy. My mom helps me with like administrative level tasks, and so does my little sister. So I was looking for her to assist, not necessarily on the administrative side, but just whatever, which is her mouthpiece.
In 6 months?
Network and kind of just, yes, sir?
No, go ahead. I want to hear all of it first.
Okay, yeah. So it's primarily to attend networking events with me and learn the business a little bit. If she's wanting to be with me, we've got to travel together and really help grow the business. That's going to be the first piece. The second one is when I am home, I'm looking for some help around the house and shit. She want to come over and kick it at the crib. You gotta have some food there. Make sure the place is clean. I'm not trying to be cooking for 2 people and nothing like that, so I never did it. But that would be what I'm looking for if somebody wants to come over and be in my space when I have my time off. Those are going to be the 2 primary things, truth be told. Everything else, there's levels to that shit, right? I'm not trying to give her too much responsibility, but those will be the 2 initial ones.
So you gave her 6 months to show you this, right? And
right.
She didn't show you this, and then you rewarded her by taking a trip with her?
That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
That's what the fuck
that was a fatal error, huh?
And here's the thing, my dude. It's been. Are you all right? Are you familiar with Mr. Lucario?
Yes, I'm on a Bad Boy membership and a masculine identity.
Okay.
And,
Okay. Beautiful. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Now, are you familiar with the vetting process?
Yes, sir. 1.5 years.
All right.
18.
All right. So check this out. How long is the vetting process?
12 to 18 months.
Okay. Now, by the 6th month, if you got your program of business and so many other things, how did you, as the leader of the situation, as you guided her through the vetting process, how did you give her a chance to earn the privilege of becoming a part of your program?
Miles, honestly, I didn't. I was kind of what y'all said earlier. I was too busy kind of just focusing on the pussy and
Okay. Beautiful. So now, early on, you said that she don't provide nothing but pussy. But as you just stated, whose fault is that, homie?
That's mine.
Okay.
So, Carla, let me ask you a question. Because you were talking about all these different things that you needed or required of her. Did you ever instruct her? Did you ever provide guidance as to what you needed her to do?
Obviously not clear enough. I mean, there would be times where I'd attend a meeting, I'm like, all right, get dressed and come with me.
No. Did you tell her straight up, look at her dead in her eye and be like, baby girl, come here for a second. Look at her. Put your hand on her chin, smack her ass. Hey, get in that kitchen and make me something to eat right quick. Did you ever tell her to make you something to eat?
No, sir.
Okay, so you just expected her to show up and just do it on her own?
Nah, man, I took too much. As I'm just being honest with you, I took too much of an indirect path. So you'll say there was actually one evening, it was about 2 months ago, where she came over and I told her, I'm hungry for some Alfredo, and she cooked it, but like it was a very indirect way. I'm hungry for Alfredo. I didn't even have the ingredients ready. I had to go to the store and go grab them. She's like, what you got here?
Okay. But she cooked it though, right?
What's that?
You said she made it?
Yeah, she ended up making it, but I feel like I didn't really like keep it 100. Be like, look, I'm hungry for some Alfredo. What's up with it? I was a little bit too indirect.
Okay,
okay. I kind of understand what he's going through on this part.
Yeah, but Jay Roman, but you expect so once you told her that, you expected her to just do it on a regular basis after that?
I mean, yeah, I would want her to do it a little bit. No, I want her to do it consistently. She's gonna come over and be in my space. Otherwise, I cook my own damn Alfredo and spend time with myself.
Okay, but caller, real quick, Jay Roman, real quick. Let me say this. Okay, this is where game comes in at. Okay, this is where you have to be mindful and very selective about who you elevate. There are going to be some women who come into your life who cook on their own, who do it on their own, right? And then all you got to do is just instruct them to do it as you like, and then they're cool. There's going to be other women who come into your life where they don't mind doing it, right? But once they realize that you like them to do it, they'll do it. Right now, there's going to be other women that are not that attentive, right, or that considerate or that thoughtful. And I'm not casting any aspersions on these women. There are going to be some women who they don't cook for themselves like that, right? So what you should be doing is seeing how women move, and what you should be saying to yourself is, she doesn't move like I need her to move to ever be a woman I take seriously. So I'm not going to date her. I'm just going to serve her dick, and that's it. That's not what you did. You end up, bro, you hitting it raw, ain't you? You hitting it raw?
Of course.
Yeah, he in there.
You already know I am.
Yeah, already. So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
happens is the minute y'all niggas climb up in some wet, you know what I'm saying, and you feel that skin to skin action, y'all niggas lose all y'all senses. You know what I'm saying? And y'all start spending time with women and elevating them. And what you really like doing is you like spending time fucking them. That's what you really like, right? And what it is you're trying to see what else you can get out the situation outside some pussy, but you don't know how to lead the woman in a direction to get her to show you she has more than pussy to offer because you're just happy with the pussy. But y'all got it.
Zach, I was going to say pretty much exactly what you just said. Like, you know, there are different style of women. If you need the woman that's going to be a little more attentive, you know, there's some women that walk in and be like, hey, did you eat? I want my man to be fed. And they fix you something to eat. If that's the one that you need, if that's what you're looking for, then you don't elevate this one and lead her on for the 6 months, thinking she's going to get elevated, thinking you're taking steps towards something more. You know, like a big step is going on a trip together. You know, her letting her stay the night. You know, you telling her all your business. You telling her your itinerary for the day and all that stuff. Those are type of stuff that tells her in her mind she's moving in a direction to be closer to you.
Right.
And the thing is that when you found out that she wasn't that type of one and you gave her some opportunity, some time, what a lot of guys do is don't know how to cut it off or keep it in its spot. Keep it in that one, like a car, you know, one gear. Hey, we on the first gear. We don't go to the second gear. I don't care how fast you want to rev up. We stand in this first gear because that's what you are, is in the first gear, because you haven't showed me anything more. I gave you opportunity. See, but now we're talking into some heavy game because now you're juggling somebody new you're giving opportunity to somebody that's in the first gear. And some of y'all can't do that. Some of y'all just got to get rid of somebody altogether and then start off with another person. And it's okay. I'm not knocking anybody that knows how to juggle compared to anybody that doesn't. All I'm saying is, if you know what you want, and don't ever tell them. I'm a big firm believer. Don't give them the blueprint.
No.
Right? Don't give them the blueprint. So I'm with you. Like, hey, I don't want to have to tell her to make me something to eat. I want her to understand that, hey, you're coming over here. I'm a man. I'm saying I'm hungry. You should automatically be like, hey, I want my man to be fed, eat. I want him to be out there attacking the world.
What? Go ahead, Ron.
So, but at the same time, though, you gave her opportunities. How come you just didn't cut it off?
Or just keep it sex. You never got to cut her off. Just keep it in that first gear. And never elevate her beyond just a fuck buddy. Carla, let me ask you a question. Does she have her own spot?
Yes, sir.
Does she have her own spot? Does she have her own crib?
Yeah, she does.
How many times would you say you've been to her house?
So she moved spots. Her first place, I've been there 2 or 3 times, and then I just quit going over there. I don't like to be at other people's place. Honestly.
Okay, cool. Let me ask you another question. The times you've been to her various different addresses, has she ever offered to cook you something, or did she ever tell you, hey, I just cooked, I'm going to make you a plate? Has she ever offered any of that?
Yeah, that's the only reason I went to her house the first 3 times, because she was cooking, but it wasn't for me. It was, hey, I'm cooking dinner, come over.
Okay, cool. Let's stop right there. See, that right there. And I want to make this point. When women do shit for themselves and you benefit from it, you can't count that. You know what I'm saying? Because she may done it for herself. That you can't count that, right? I'm talking about so prior to that, she ain't never called you just out of the blue. Hey, are you hungry? I'm about to make something. She ain't never did that?
Never. Okay,
so here's the thing. This is what guys got to understand. sometimes it's not what a woman does you need to pay attention to. Sometimes it's what she doesn't do. Right? It's what she doesn't do. So for me, if I was in your shoes, if I was you dealing with her, I would have known. I never would have asked her to make me anything. I would have known out the gate that she don't move in a direction like I need a chick to move if I'm gonna take her seriously. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep it casual. I'm not gonna elevate her. But what happened with you is you took the condom off, assuming that you ever wore one to begin with. But either way, you ran up in it raw because you got a tender dick. You really enjoy spending time around her, probably fucking her more than anything else, and you just got caught up. And call her, and you like her, bro. Just admit that you like this broad. You like her. It's okay.
I just want to ask you, caller. You know, you're a grown ass man. What kind of message you think you send it to a woman when you start fucking her raw?
That's clear as day that I want to be exclusive with her long term, man.
Okay. So do you see how you yourself you're super inconsistent?
Yeah.
Sweet velvet, would you be mine? I'm telling y'all, man. Now, this is another thing that bothers me a little bit is if your mom is working with you in the business and your sister's working with you in the business, why do you need her to work with you in the business?
Facts. Why are you even talking about that with her?
Well, I'm trying to continue to scale the business. So I'm one man. I can only do so much. So the more people that are down to the soil, ready to get this growing, the better. And of course, I give them the proper equity investment. I'm not just making these people work for free, but I want to continue to scale the business. I'm only one man. So the more I can delegate, the more it's going to grow.
Right. So to me, right, that would be the last aspect that I bring in, because if things are going smooth and you have your mom, you have your sister, you're trying to grow, you're bringing her and trying to judge her on something that, do you really want somebody you only known for 6 months to be a big part of that?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I didn't really think of that.
Yeah.
Like and just think about how you've been moving, right? Think about how you've been moving. Your mom, I'm quite sure that's a trusted person. Your sister, that's your family. I'm quite sure that's a trusted person. And then you bring somebody that you barely even know. It seems like you move with your business.
Mindset, man, when you fucking them raw, you like play your brain or something. I ain't really.
See, hold on. Where's it? Hold on. God damn it. Hold on, real quick. Where's it at? Right there. Caller, I got a video titled "Make Confident Moves with Women by Not Letting Emotions Control You." Right? You are letting. Look, let me tell y'all something. You're letting your emotions control you, bro. You're mainly motivated by your emotions, because this woman, based on what you've told us thus far, this woman has done nothing tangible to be elevated. She's done nothing tangible, right? Outside of her paying her money to go on a trip and all of that, and I'm not even counting that because she never should have been there, right? Look, let me tell y'all something, guys. Stop telling women shit they don't need to know. Y'all should not be telling women you're going on trips, where you're going, how long you're going, when you're getting back. Y'all should not be discussing that with women like that if that woman isn't more of a key component in your life. She ain't there, right? So you're treating her like a girlfriend, but then you're telling her she's not girlfriend worthy. Bro, you got to make up your mind. You're confusing her. You're showing her that you're inconsistent, that you're indecisive. You can't make up your mind. Bro, you're confusing the fuck out this poor woman. Poor lady. Give her my number, though. Give her my number so I can help her unconfuse herself.
My advice when it comes to the business is like, hey, I'm quite sure a good leader will be able to teach somebody how to be great in their business. But just imagine teaching somebody that actually has a respect for you, that actually follows your lead and is excited to be in the business.
Right.
Hey, telling y'all, give a fuck about it.
Wait, what?
My bad. That was me. My bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's that's some things to think about, man. But my thing is, hey, it's a learning experience. Learn from it, man. Learn from it so you can really understand that the game really ain't about her. This whole thing was more about you and how you were leading.
Yep.
So is the game really about her? Because I'm telling you right now, if you led her differently, you might be surprised what she does show you.
She might actually be a good chick. Yeah.
So, all I know is this woman spent a whole bunch of money to go see you on her birthday to hang out for one day and let you roam for 2 days in the same place she was at on vacation. Now, is she crazy? I don't know, but that was a big statement right there.
She ain't crazy. She in love with it. She ain't crazy. She in love with a nigga.
Yeah.
She in love with a nigga.
I hope you live somewhere where your car goes into a garage.
So caller, this is what I would tell you. Just based on what I know thus far, I don't think she's a bad chick. And here's the thing. Let me just say this, guys. Don't get caught up on the cooking and cleaning thing. If that's not your thing, don't worry about it. There are some men, they could care less if the woman know how to cook because they know how to cook, right? So don't let somebody else's thing be your thing. So and what I'm trying to tell you is this, caller. If she has good characteristics, if she has good attributes, if she's good to you, she listens to you, she don't give you no trouble at all, right? Keep fucking with her, right? But just be mindful that you are toying with her emotions, though. Okay? Just be mindful that you're doing that.
Okay. Hey, with that being said, don't lie to yourself either, though. Like, if the cleaning thing was your thing, then don't be like, Zach said give you another chance because it might not be my thing. No. Like, nah, if it's your thing, it's your thing.
Yeah. Well, he already put it out there. Yeah. Like, so you got to be consistent with what you told him.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. It's
No, keep the same energy. Don't switch up. Well, I would say this about switching up. If you know she's not girlfriend material, slow down. Stop all that extra shit that you're doing. But you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision to either move forward with her or knock her back a couple of pegs, right? But you can't continue on the same path that you're on. Spend the night doing girlfriend boyfriend shit, and then because all that's gonna happen is y'all gonna keep having discussions like that.
Look,
this one's done. I tell you, this one alone.
Can I say this real quick? And I'm not saying this to tell you whether or not to continue with this woman, but I need you to understand something. A woman is what you make her, bruh. Okay, a woman is what like you sitting there talking about. Oh, well, you don't bring nothing to my life, and you ain't this, and you ain't that. Listen, whole time she trying to do what you want her to do, but you not telling her what you want her to do. She just want to be with you. She just want to spend time with you. She just want to be a part of your world, but you don't know how to articulate and lead the interest that she has. Yep. You understand? A woman is what you make her. You see, this is why in my world and in my estimation, I created a masculine identity. In my world, there is no such thing as a feminine identity, because all feminine identities are at the behest of the male identity. A woman is created, a woman is made, a woman is tailored to him, by him. Do you understand? All you need to know is that woman is compliant, interested, and compatible. And from there, you can mold her to what you need her to be for you. So you sitting there talking about, oh, well, you ain't this and you ain't that. And I'm going to have to step back because blah, blah, blah. Bro, all of that is on you and you didn't know it. So that's the part that's fucked up. Like, and this happens to a lot of dudes where, they call it fumbling. They call it fumbling a chick, but you fumbling yourself. You're not really paying attention to who you are and the amount of power that you possess in the situation, because you sitting there waiting for the woman to do and be something. And guess what? She's waiting for you to tell her, to instruct her on what you need her to do and to be. You understand? And that's the reason why I get so mad at niggas, because y'all swear to God, because that the woman has so much power. Because I guess you probably listen to these fucking podcasts and these songs and these different narratives in social media and on TV that women are strong and independent. No, they're not. They're not. Almost, if you break it all the way down, everything a woman is based on the leadership of a man. So if you sitting there talking about, oh, well, this woman ain't this and this woman ain't that, you got to check yourself first.
So yeah, and let me say this, and to your point, Miles and caller, I believe you got a good chick on your hands based on what you told us thus far. I mean, I don't know her personally, obviously, but like Miles said, you have a woman. When you have a woman, and shout out to Lucario when he talks about high interest. When you have a woman whose interest is as high as hers, you have the ability to influence. Okay, the optimum time to have the most influence with women is a woman who has high interest. She wants to be around you. She wants to see you. She's making herself extremely available and accessible. That's where you have the most influence, where you can cultivate the situation like you like, and you got a woman who's down for it, right? But you're fucking it up because you expect a woman to just come to your situation and know you already and know how you want her to move. No, bro, you got to show her how to move within your world. Show her what you need her to do. Show her. If you want a woman to cook you on a regular basis, have a conversation about that.
Oh, he fucked up. He ain't fucking it up. He fucked up. It's too late. I mean,
so question for you.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I have a quick question. Call it real quick. Call it real quick. Hold on, brother. Because I don't think we asked you this.
Okay.
And if we did, my bad if I missed it. When you told a young lady what you told her, how did she respond?
Oh, she was infuriated. She was like, you bullshit. This don't make no sense. It's all of a sudden, wookie blam. I decided that, I just watched Miles Obi about 5 years ago. It was called, Never Argue with a Female. And so I took that to the head and literally just stared at her, let her get everything out. Because nothing was disrespectful. She didn't call me no bitch or nothing. Just looked at her in the eye, let her get her feelings out. And I said, I understand where you're coming from. You was talking a little reckless. This is the last time we'll see each other. And I just walked away.
You heard her, bro. Hold on, bro.
Like I said, this is done.
This
is done.
Bro, you fucked up. Bro, you fucked up a decent situation for yourself. Actually, you fucked it up.
No.
But it's all part of the learning experience. It's all part of the learning experience, and this is why you got to understand. This is why when I first met these brothers, Miles, Zag, Steve, Lucario, me in 1950, we already known each other for a long time. So the advice that is given is not cookie cutter. You can't say the same words and take it from their mouth and repeat it and expect to get the same sort of way they said it, because they teach you how to be an individual that it has to match on how you're going to move. So you weren't moving like them in the beginning, but then you want to take something they say at the very end and apply it. Like you led her this whole way. I think this is done. Like, because right now, if you try to get back with that woman, she might get back with you. She might be into you. But at the same time, you're going to pay for how she feels.
Yeah.
You didn't realize you were the biggest influence around her. Because her girlfriends would have told her not to go to Cabo just for you.
Right.
For one day. They would have told her that. But she did it anyway. So my thing is, you got to learn from this one, better on the next one, and understand that your identity. That's why if you're on the Miles and Lucario, like, it's an individual thing. It's not a cookie cutter thing to treat all women the same and all this other stuff. It's about you. And so you should have known right then from the jump that, hey, if I'm really listening to these brothers, I would have known that I've misled her to this point. And I would have had to say something a little better than just stare at her. I understand, and I'm out. So my thing is this, man. Learn from the experience. We all been there and done some things, and then better on the next one, man. Better on the next one.
Let me say this real quick, man. Let me say this. Also, part of having
Well, his call got disconnected. I'll say that, but go ahead.
No, and part of having game, guys, is having foresight. And what I mean by foresight is when you're moving in such a way with women, you have to understand the ramifications or the potential consequences for how you're moving. You have to be able to foresee that, to have foresight. So what I mean by that is this. When she was saying what she was saying to him, he should have realized, oh, I know why she feels this way. I fucked up. This girl is probably in love with me and shit. She's probably thinking that I was taking our relationship to the next level. She probably had this whole fucking thing in her head about what we was going to be to each other based on me allowing her to accompany me to Cabo. based on me celebrating her birthday while we're there, I can see why she's so attached. I can see why she feels the way she feels. I can't even be mad at her. I misled this chick. Right? But he, in his own mind, he's thinking that the chick did something to him. And they're like, no, she didn't do anything to you. She didn't call you out your name. She didn't scream you down. She didn't mistreat you, disrespect you at all. All she tried to do was say, I'm feeling you. I want to be where you at. I want to go where you're going. Right? That's all she did. But because she didn't cook that nigga Alfredo once a week, you know what I'm saying, at 5 o'clock every fucking Tuesday, he like, you ain't girlfriend material. And my thing is, 6 months, bro, give it some more time. Right? And again, this is how you niggas fumble chicks. And let me just say this, because I talked about this. I talked about this, about maintaining the momentum of attraction. A lot of guys don't understand that in order to maintain the momentum of attraction, meaning when a woman is initially attracted to you, 6 months later, a year later, 5 years later, she is still attracted to you. Bro, you got to be one consistent motherfucker for that to happen. You got to be consistent, and you have to be present in the moment with the decisions that you're making, and understand that your decisions can drastically impact your situation with women, positively or negatively. Okay, you have to be aware of this at all times. But go ahead.
So yeah, what I wanted to, so he said he walked away from her or whatever. So that's over. This call was definitely a learning experience for the next one. Because he already fucked it up. So shout out to Unique 79. He's been a member for 14 months. He said many guys want submission from women, but when they get it, they're unappreciative, ungrateful, and may find her submission overwhelming. Deference. Shout out to K-Zag is absolutely sexy to a real man. That's on point, actually. That's very on point. And that's what it sounded like happened. That's what it sounded like happened. It sounded like because yo, homie was smashing raw. Mm-hmm. Homie basically took her on a vacation, and it's only been 6 months.
Yep.
And on top of that, you see, a part of the reason why he didn't put any leadership into her is because he know it's only been 6 months, but his weakness for vagina got him making decisions.
Yep.
Truthfully, deep down, the game gave him a guilty conscience, which made him get rid of her because he knew he fucked up.
Yeah, he knew he was moving reckless. He knew he wasn't moving right.
He would, you know what I'm saying? So because it's like, man, like, and that's the type of thing that where it's kind of like watching a person win the lottery and go broke in 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
because he actually was able to attract a woman who had high interest, right? From that point, it was up to him to lead that woman and mold that woman into what she needed to be, and then continue on the situation with good leadership. But he didn't do that. He started smashing it raw and doing a whole bunch of stuff he wasn't supposed to do, spending the night and all of this. Crazy. So we got 215. You are on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. We got your host K-Zag. We got J. Roman and Miles. Name A City. How can we help you?
Tom, 27, Philadelphia.
All right, appreciate it. Tom, Philadelphia. Go ahead. What's wrong with the ball?
Real quick, before you say anything, fuck the Eagles. Go ahead.
Oh my God!
I'm a Cowboys fan anyway. But,
Jesus!
Fuck the Cowboys. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My question is, how do I be honest and truthful with women because I unintentionally lie?
What?
I fucked up my situations, and now everybody's mad at me and everything.
Okay, tell us, give us the backstory. What are we talking about?
Well, just with women like this one girl knows that I deal with other girls, and it's like she wants to force me into a relationship, and I'm like, no, I'm still gonna do what I want to do.
Okay.
And you know, I'm telling her things like it's fucking her head up. I'm telling her things like, yeah, you know, these are the things I like about you. I like that you do this, and that, and you know, but I'm not. She takes that all in like as if I want a relationship just because I'm telling her the things that I like about her. You see what I'm saying?
So why are you telling her? Why are you saying
all these things? Why are we having these conversations?
Well, because I'm reassuring her.
Why? Why?
Because she's getting like crazy. Like,
wait, hold on. What is this woman to you?
She's a girl that fuck, hang out with.
Okay, so why are you reassuring her then if she's just a girl that you fuck and hang out with from time to time?
Because I don't want to hear the complaining and the bitching and moaning.
So why are you sitting there listening to it then, my nigga?
Because if I'm there in her face, she's gonna bitch and complain, and I gotta reassure
okay. All right, so check this out. If the stove is hot and I put my hand on the stove, what's gonna happen?
You're gonna burn your hand.
So what do I do?
You don't put your hand on the stove.
Okay, so if I'm hanging with this bitch and she gonna be complaining and acting crazy, then what do I do? If I don't like that,
I don't hang out with her.
Oh, okay.
So caller, what you don't do is try and explain yourself to this bitch. What you don't do is try and reassure her that of whatever insecurity she got. That's not your job. So guys, listen. She's a walking red flag. So what she is showing you, caller, is that she's territorial, jealous, insecure, and possessive, and needy. These are all red flags. So let's say, for the sake of argument, a year and a half from now, you get into a relationship with her. It's going to get worse. This is going to be the type of chick that go through your phone and shit, right? She's showing you right now that she goes crazy at the thought of other women. You can't fuck with her, bro. You got to get, guys, part of having game, again, is having foresight. It's understanding that the shit you're seeing right now, it gets worse. So, caller, let me ask you this question. From the very time that she brought up feeling some type of way about other women, up until this very minute that we're speaking now, has her gripes gotten progressively worse?
Yeah, I would say so.
And the longer you keep her in your life, the worse, bro. It gets worse, bro. Caller, I was in a relationship with a chick like this, bro. It was horrible. It got worse.
Wait. So how does it feel now that you hitting it raw?
Well, who said I was hitting it raw?
You said you said that. You said that you hitting it raw.
When did I say that?
Nigga, you hitting it raw? Yes, so fucking no. Stop playing around, nigga.
Yeah, you hitting it raw.
Yeah, I'm fucking raw.
Nigga, I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all niggas calling us up thinking y'all think this is a fucking debate. Understand, nigga, that once you dial the fucking number, I already know what the fuck is going on in your life, nigga. Stop playing with me, man.
All right, caller. Let me ask you something. Is this the only woman you can get?
No, not at all.
Okay, so my thing is this, right? Like, I'm gonna keep with the stove analogy. I'm just gonna use it a little bit different. When you finish cooking, does the stove stay on or do you cut it off?
You turn it off.
Okay, so once you finish fucking, why are you still doing there?
So I can hear her. I can hear her complain.
Like she be like, "Yo, lay down with me. You just gonna fuck me and leave?"
Yes.
I got stuff to do. Yes, I got stuff to do. Yes. My thing is, I don't understand this. This is problems that you make for yourself, right? Like, this is a problem you make for yourself, and of course, for men, we make a lot of our own problems, right? Because we just won't get out of our own way. We won't be the leaders that we were designed to be. The thing is, every time you lay with her and you're there and you do what she says, she realizes she's influenced you to lay with her, even though you don't want to. So then in her head, she starts to wonder, who else is influencing him? Because I know I'm able to influence him. Who else is this? Because when I called him on Saturday, he didn't come over. He was supposed to, but he didn't. Who else is he laying with? And what other woman is saying, just stay with me, lay with me? So now you're not leading anybody. You're just jumping from one area to another area, trying to pacify them, thinking, okay, I got out of there, I banged, I got out of there, that's cool. Why not find women that understand what you're doing so that you don't have any gripe?
Well, okay, the issue is he's being dictated to. That's the issue. You're being called, you're not doing the dictating, you're being dictated to, right? And what I mean by that is this. The first time a woman mentions other women, that needs to be the last time. That needs to be the first time, like, hey. Don't worry about all of that. When you with me, you're going to feel like you're the only woman in the world. Then,
right.
Outside of that, don't worry about what the fuck I do. That's it. That's the discussion. And I will tell a woman just like that. Don't worry about what the fuck I do. Just like that to her motherfucking face. And if you bring up another chick again, the last time she got this dick is the last time she got this dick. Yeah. See, y'all problem is, and this is how we know y'all niggas be hitting it wrong. I'm going to tell you, that's a little secret. I'm going to tell you how we know. Because y'all act all emotional with these bitches. Oh, she's doing this to me, and she won't stop. How do I make her stop? Right? Y'all be acting like the bitch is doing something like I can't get away from the bitch. And what it is you hitting it raw, and you're like, man, I'm really enjoying myself in these warm guts. But if she would just act right, let me call up these niggas on YouTube and see if I can get this bitch to act right. No, just get rid of her.
Would you be mine?
Yo. Real quick. Shout out to Dave G for the $7 super chat. He says a Cowboys fan from Philly is complete nasty work. Zag, good luck with the Niners rebuild. That's real talk, man. You already showing your inconsistency, nigga. You from Philly, you talking. But that's neither here or there. That's whatever. But caller, really though. You said, who said I'm hitting it raw, bro? Everything about your call said you hitting it raw. We know these things, bro. And the next question I was going to ask you is, how bad is she?
She bad.
Like, I don't know, 7.
She is 7. That means you really like her. That means she's decent. And so the fact that you're willing to sit there and listen to her complain and all that shit and carry on the relationship and actually spend time with her. And when she tell you to lay down and, lay with me, how you just gonna fuck me and leave like that? And then you acquiesce to her. That shows your weakness and lack of leadership, homie. You understand? It's not the woman's fault. Okay. It's not the woman's fault. It's yours for you allow these things. Okay.
Exactly.
I want to know this, man. When she started griping about other women, did you look at her dead in her eyes and say, "Is this what you want me to lay down here for?"
No. I'll be attempting to tell her what K Zag said, like, yo, like, don't worry about her. Why you asking me that? Why you give a fuck? I mean, like, that's literally.
No, don't ask her why she give a fuck.
Those are called questions. So she answers those questions.
Yeah, don't ask her no questions. Make statements.
Hey, you look at her dead in her eye, because some people don't want to curse to their woman, and you say, "Nobody owns my soul." You don't own my soul, right? Like, what have you done?
Jay Roman, I wouldn't even tell her to take that. I'll tell her, be quiet. What
have you done to tell her to stay in your place? What have you done?
Can I share? Can I share something real quick? Yeah. Let me play this shit. Hold on. Oh, got another call coming in too. Hold on. Got a bunch of stuff happening at the same time. All right, cool. Here we go. Let me take this off. Can you hear that?
Bitch told me she was.
Can y'all hear that?
I can hear it. Caller, can you hear it?
Okay, here we go.
My woman, she'll be with me, do anything for me, all that shit. The whole time, I'm like, bitch, who is you talking to? Bitch, you ain't my bitch. You a bitch who getting fucked because we on the road kicking it. You ain't shit. You'll be telling the next nigga this. If you don't know that about a bitch, then you autistic. You autistic. When a bitch is talking to you, you are supposed to look at that bitch and try to give her warning that you know she ain't shit. Right. When bitches talk to me, I'll be like, and then they be like, why you looking like that? I'm like, are you serious? Girl, look at your life. Your life is full of tragical endings with men. Why in the fuck do you think I think I'm special than the next motherfucker when it comes to you being what you supposed to be to a man? When you with a man, goddammit, and you give him your pussy, you are supposed to be like, you know what? It ain't about me no more. This man is who I chose to give my pussy to. I'm gonna show this man I am a good woman to choose and cuff. The bitches don't never show you they're a good woman to choose and cuff. Them bitches don't do nothing but show you attitude and think that the niggas they had behind your back you don't know about. I don't have to look and see if you fucking another nigga. Your attitude with me is all I need to know. Shut the fuck up talking to me, bitch. I know you ain't shit. Every once in a while, you meet a woman that's worth something.
All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. Yo, caller, that's what you're
awesome. See, and here's the thing. Okay,
Caller, did
guys,
you hear that? Did you see that?
Caller, did you hear all that shit?
I heard it.
Yo,
I heard it.
So this is what, and I'm glad he said that. And a lot of people aren't gonna like his message because it's too raw for him. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You guys have to learn how to discern or ascertain which women are worthy of moving forward with and which women you need to cut bait with. Okay, just because the chick is pretty, just because you like having sex with her, doesn't mean you should continue seeing her. Some of these women you got to get rid of. Bro, let me tell you something. Men need to start moving with a zero tolerance policy. And what I mean by that is, when you very first meet women, the first time that bitch speak out of turn, it need to be the last time. Like, hey, right? It need to be the last time. Okay, you guys, y'all have these interactions with women where they keep testing y'all and they keep crossing these boundaries that y'all supposedly set. Bro, you should not be in a situation where this woman is continuously bringing up other women or about you fucking other women. That should not be the case. Because you said what?
I said, can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
So she just, and she dates guys too. Like one time she just got off a date. She asked me, can I wait in the car? I watched the guy drop her off. And then she went in the house. That's when she told me. He drove off. And I went in the house and fucked her. So she gets to have her guys around, but then she wants to talk to me about the girls I talk to.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
That didn't
do
help your case.
Do you spend a night? Do you spend a night with these chicks?
Not all of them, but her specifically, yeah.
Okay. Do you take showers with her? Have breakfast with her in the morning? Do you do shit like that? Watch movies with her?
Not intentionally. Like I don't.
Bro, just say yes from time to time. I do. Come on, bro.
YouTube and shit.
Yes or no, bro?
Okay, caller. Yes, you do. Okay, caller. Let me ask you another question. How long have you known this woman?
A few years.
A few
years. And so, how come you don't want to be in a relationship with her? I'm not saying you should, but how come you don't want to?
I mean, I don't want her as a girlfriend. She's not my ideal girlfriend.
Oh.
Has she asked you about being your girlfriend?
All the time.
Okay. Does she argue with you about it?
Yeah.
Bro, you can't. Okay, caller. Okay, listen, guys, listen to me. I want y'all to notice a common theme in these callers. This caller right here and the caller from Dallas. Both these men introduced non-sexual intimacy in their equations with women they don't want to be with. Pay attention to what I'm telling you. Both of these gentlemen introduced non-sexual intimacy, spending the night, trips, kicking it. They introduced boyfriend energy into the interaction with women they don't want to be in relationships with. And both of them are catching hell for it. God, you can't do that. If you know you don't look at that woman as a girlfriend, keep it sexual. Guys, once a woman starts catching feelings for you because of all that shit you're introducing, but yet you're not treating her like a girlfriend where she feels like we're really in a relationship, she's gonna give you hell. And you created this. You created this for yourself. The first moment, bro, caller, listen to me. And I want everyone else listening to me. When you're dealing with a woman, the first time she starts complaining about wanting to be your girlfriend and all that type of shit, you need to take a step back and you need to say, what am I doing that makes her think she got it like that? That makes her think she can even be my woman. And if you're fucking her raw, you done already fucked up. If you're spending the night, you done fucked up. If you're sharing meals with her, you done fucked up. If you're doing Netflix and chilling and taking showers, you done fucked up. All of those different things or one of those things or a combination of those things is why women think they got it like that to come at you the way that they do, because they feel like, why is he playing with me? Why is he acting like he want me to be his woman, and the next minute he act like he don't care? And in your mind, you like, this bitch is crazy. But in her mind, she like something wrong with you because the way that you're moving is inconsistent. Y'all got
it. I think there's something that you said, and I think your ego's involved in this, because you said that she was on a date with another man, had you wait in the car, he dropped her off, she went inside, and then you went inside. So yeah, just think about that, right? And I know you've probably feeling like, yeah, she went inside with this dude, but you know, I'm the one she really wants, right? So,
well, no, that's not how I feel.
Okay,
I feel like, why would she want to be my girlfriend if that's the type of shit she do?
Okay, so exactly. Now you're on my page. So here you have it, where you clearly see this ain't somebody you really want to be with. Then why are you sitting around still dealing with her complaining about her position? Like when she said, you're not going to lay down with me? No, I'm not. I'm out. I got stuff to do. It doesn't matter what she say after that, because I'm already halfway out the door. I'm in the car. My keys is already turned. I'm rolling. I'm calling whoever. Hey, what's up, man? I'm about to be here. I'm about to be there so we can take care of whatever we need to take care of. You call her next time? No, you can't come over here because you couldn't sit down and talk to me. Okay. Finito. I guess what we had is done. But the thing is, why are you afraid to cut off something that you don't want in the first place?
Why are you afraid to keep it just sex? What's wrong with keeping it? Caller, question. What's wrong with keeping it just sexual? Nothing else but sex. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I would love to keep it just sex.
Then tell her that's what it is. Then tell her from now on, all I'm doing is piping you down. We're not gonna kick it. But see, guys, this is why it's important that you started off this way. Because this guy's asking this question. He says, when you say keep it just sex, give an example. Here's a perfect example of keeping it just sex. As soon as you get done fucking, you get your ass out the fucking bed. You don't lay there. You don't chit chat, right? You get up out the fucking bed, right? You throw on some lounge pants, some basketball shorts, or whatever the fuck it is, right? You tell her, hey, feel free to go to the bathroom and freshen up. Right? So you're showing her with your actions that, bitch, the last nut you got was the last nut you got. We're done for the night, right? So you're showing her, right? And then you proceed to respectfully kick her the fuck out your crib, right? And she say anything about come lay in the bed with me, no, girl, you got to go home. We'll do this shit again next week. I'll holler at you. Oh, by the way, text me when you make it home safe. You get her the fuck out your crib, right? Not only that, but the only time you text her is to set up a sexual rendezvous. The only time you call her is to set up a sexual rendezvous. If she calls you or texts you to talk about anything other than sex, you redirect her back to the sex. That's how you keep it just sex. And if she got a problem with it, then she can get somewhere. The problem with y'all is y'all start fucking these women and y'all tender dick in love with the raw sex asses. Y'all don't want to stop fucking her. So what you do is you say, well, whatever she needs me to do so I can continue fucking her, I'll do it. And then what happens is you have buyer's remorse later on, and you say to yourself, I don't like doing none of this shit that she got me doing to fuck her. I want to stop doing all of this shit, but she won't let me, and I still want to fuck her, so I guess I got to keep doing it, but damn it, I don't want to do it, so I'm going to call into these niggas' show and ask, what can I do? Leave the bitch alone?
Like from the very beginning, you know, most of the gentlemen that I know that I rock with, you know, we're very, very busy to begin with in the first place. So I don't have a lot of time for this laying around and stuff. And I will convey that in a heartbeat. Oh, can you come over? Look, I only got about 2 hours. I only got about 2 hours. So, you know, when I get up after we done and I get up and go, that's because I'm busy. I'm on the move. And that's all you're going to get. I'm always going to be busy when it comes to you. From the very beginning. So what happened was you started to lay down. You started to give her that time and that attention because you thought that's what you needed to do to keep it rocking. And like Zach just said, now you're coming back to a point where you're like, dude, every time I go over here, I'm trying to find a little piece in the ass, and it ain't that way. I'm quite sure you probably got to romance the stone a little bit before she even give you some, huh? You got to kind of sit there and kind of talk to her a little bit. I miss you, girl. Kiss her on her cheek. And, is that true or not true? Let me know.
No, she's pretty direct. She texts my phone saying, come over, I want some dick. Like, she said it straight like that.
Okay, but when you get there, does she grab you by your joint and lead you to the bedroom? Or did she talk to you about other bitches?
No. She don't talk about other bitches. It's after the sex is when she starts talking about other bitches.
Oh, so she just feel guilty because she giving you pussy.
Because she's smacking other dudes. She's smacking other dudes, bro.
Yo, why you losing sleep over this bitch, Carla? What's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
That niggas is wild, bro.
Well, I just feel like I manipulated and lied unintentionally by telling her what I like about her, which is making her think.
Okay, so what we're telling you is those conversations you should not be having. Go through, drop off dick, and leave, my nigga.
And wear a condom, dog, because she's STD checking you.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too.
She's wondering about the other women because y'all hitting raw.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because she ain't stopped hitting somebody else. She ain't stopped hitting somebody else. Like now that other dude might be wearing a condom, but she knows that. Look, she don't know what you doing. So she's always checking. Like, hey, you seeing other women? You doing other things? You know what's going on? Because we hitting raw.
The other dude was wearing a condom, but she was itching the other day. So what's really going on?
Exactly. So, Carla, let me ask you a question. I already know the answer. I'm just asking. Are you skeeting in it?
Yes.
Am I what?
Are you shooting up the club, bro?
Yes.
I am now because she's on birth control.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I want you guys to understand.
Yeah.
So you hitting this chick raw, and you skeeting all in it. You redecorating the walls and shit. So in her mind, she's thinking, I can't be the only one. Not only am I not the only one he's fucking, but I can't be the only one that he's fucking raw and skeeting in. So in her mind, she's getting a little worried. You know what I'm saying? Now it's her own fault because she could just make you strap up, but she liked the raw sex too, and she liked being skeeted in too with her nasty ass, right? So both of y'all just some nasty motherfuckers, right? Okay, and there's nothing wrong with raw sex, you know what I'm saying, and skeeting a chick. I'm just saying, but a chick that ain't your girl, there's something very wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna say this to you, and I'm about done with this because this is almost like the last call. All right. She is not good enough to be your girlfriend, but good enough to be your baby's mom.
No, not at all.
Because you're trusting a woman that lies to other men that you think is not going to lie to you about taking a birth control pill.
Caller, not at all would be you fucking her exclusively with condoms at all times. That's not at all. The fact that you are giving her the lead responsibility to make sure she stays up on her pills while you fuck her raw. That you can't say not at all in this situation. Okay, I need you to be grounded in reality. Okay, caller.
Yeah.
All that not at all shit. Because you trying to save face and protect your ego, please, my nigga, please understand that her becoming your baby mom's is in her fucking hands because she could lie to you at any time that she took a pill and let you fuck her raw, shoot up the club, and now she becomes your baby's mom. So stop with all that bullshit.
I must have took it inconsistently, and that's why I'm pregnant because I was taking it.
Not at all.
I missed a day, and apparently the power.
And caller, you do know in the history of birth control that women have lied about taking it and got pregnant on purpose. You do know that happens, right?
Yeah, I actually do. But I mean, she already has a baby father. She has,
it doesn't matter. Caller. None of that matters. Bro, you would be surprised at the unwise choices women will make to keep a nigga in their life.
Well, she already has a baby father. So what that mean? That mean you in the clear? That means she would never do that to you, right? That's what that mean?
Financially, I just don't see why she would want to.
Bro. Do you know how many broke chicks got multiple baby daddies, nigga? Section 8 is littered with broke chicks with multiple baby fathers. What are you talking about?
My brother.
I have no faith in none of these niggas, bro.
My brother. Look. I know that sweet velvet, and I'm probably sure she got a fat ass, and the way she popped that thing. Oh, I know. And she like you. She like, man, she be calling me over after other dudes, and they just can't do it like I do it with her. I know it's in your head, man. And you done believed everything she done told you because she showed you a little bit of honesty that she was going out with somebody, and you done seen it. Hey, come back around this time and everything. You think you got that. The thing is, man, if you ain't in control, you aren't in control.
Right.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Let me say this.
Control. So that way the moves you make are what the moves you designed to make. And that's what the game is about. You moving your life in a way where you have control to design it the way you want for things to happen.
Yeah, you're taking some chances. Bro.
Oh, I wouldn't want her to do that. I mean,
so caller, there's a song by UGK called "Pussy Got Me Dizzy." That's you. Pussy got you niggas dizzy. Like y'all are really making some horrible choices, bro. Bro, how old is this young woman that you're dealing with?
34.
How many kids does she have?
1.
Was she on birth control when she was dealing with that person?
Allegedly. So, caller.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but obviously not.
Caller, and this is a woman who wants to be in a relationship with you, right?
Come on, man. Come on.
Okay, caller, listen to what I'm telling you. A woman who wants to be in a relationship with you that you happen to be fucking raw and skeeting in, you don't see the issue with that and how she might use something to her advantage to try and secure a relationship? You don't see how fucking her raw and skeeting in her is a detriment to you? You don't see that?
Well, now that y'all explain it, yeah, I see it now.
And it ain't just you. There's married men.
Oh yeah.
With that last kid that's years away from the other ones because their wife was supposed to be on birth control.
Yeah.
Like it ain't just you.
It ain't. Yeah, there are people in relationships where it happened to them too. It ain't just you.
This ain't new. It's nothing new.
Not at all.
My mom said, I don't know nothing about
you. You gotta wake up.
Not at all.
Not at all. At some point, you gotta wake up and be like, hey, hold on. Let me start thinking a little bit. Let me start thinking a little bit and say, nah, I gotta do better. We all learn from experiences, man. I keep telling y'all, man, this is not, I don't put nobody down. I've been through a whole bunch of experiences, man. You got to learn from this and say, dog, I know you got some friends. And that woman that said they was on birth control that got kids.
I mean, I got one friend with a kid, yeah.
Right. So like, if it happened to him, what makes you think it can't happen to you? What make you think that none of this is going to happen to you?
Yeah.
Kids, STDs, all sorts of stuff, man. Like, come on, you're how old was you? She's 34, and how old are you again?
27.
27. Okay, so you got more. You're the young one in this thing, so she really throwing it on you, right? So my thing is this, right? You sitting here being a passenger in what you call your life.
Yo, that's a yo.
Shot fired. Bullseye.
Like we got to do better. Like we just
Beautiful.
no. It's no knock. It's no knock. It's no knock, man. I try to improve myself every day. It's a goal of mine, and I want my son to be better than me.
Jay
So
Roman,
my
Son
son
in your life.
have to use that shit, and I'm gonna call you out. I'm
feeling it.
You are a passenger in your own life, nigga. Shout out to Jay Roman, nigga. What the
that sounds like a YouTube title. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. I gotta write that down.
bro? Oh, and shout out to Mutabazi for the $5 Canadian. He says, salute to the panel. I'm trying to start hooking up with cougars and more women older than me. Where can I start, gents? Just adjust the filter on your dating app to 40 to 60. Age 40 to 60. Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
No, I just really want the guy to win, man. I want you to win. I want you to win. And I don't know what you got envisioned for your whole life, but it's to me, it's time to map out things you want to do in your life further than just right now. And if anything will mess that up, you got to prepare for it and make sure you don't let that happen. So here's a woman that you don't want in your life. Like this, you don't want her as a girlfriend. You don't want her as a wife. You don't want her as that. You just want her as a fuck buddy. Then you got to move it to that, but understand what could be a roadblock to that. Kids, diseases, all sorts of stuff, right? And you got to protect yourself from that. So you got to be disciplined as men. The discipline, and this is what makes the game not about women. It's about you. You have to discipline yourself to say, I got to lead this situation. It doesn't matter if you're on birth control. I'm going to put this condom on because in my future, I got things that I need to respect in my future because I planned it like that. So I got to look down the road and not just think about what feels good right now. Because as men, we have forethought, fortitude, where we look down the road and build. Don't let it happen to you. It didn't happen to a whole bunch of people, bro. You ain't going to be special if it happens to you. Don't let it happen to you. Strap the condom on. Why you putting on the condom? Why? Because I don't want any kids.
I don't want any kids, bitch. I told you I'm on birth control. What? You don't trust me?
You don't trust me? You don't want? No, I just don't want any kids. So right. Hey, let her finish. Let her finish in a certain way.
You know what it is. Once you take that condom off, bro, it's hard.
Protect your future, man. Protect your future. Protect your future.
Yeah. With the next woman, strap up. With this woman, you might need to leave her alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because of the condom thing. It's because she has some issues that are going to be a thorn in your side, and it's not going to go away. It's going to get worse.
But honestly, I think she's asking about this question because she's trying to protect herself from STDs and other stuff. If she's bugging you, that means that you're not consistent as far as, she doesn't really trust you because she keeps bugging you about women. And no, she don't. Because she knows what she's doing. So exactly. She's always going to project that onto you too. Like if I go out on dates, I know you're younger than me. You're going out on dates. Are you protecting yourself to keep me protected? Because we've been smacking without a condom on.
Yeah. So caller, have y'all had that conversation? Has she questioned you whether or not you hitting other chicks raw?
Other girls raw? No, she didn't ask that question.
Huh? I'm surprised she didn't ask that question. I'm surprised.
I take girls on dates, and I'm like, why would I want to spend money and take a bunch of girls on dates? I'll be telling her, like, why would I want to do that?
Wait. Back up. So she's not complaining about you fucking chicks. She's complaining about you taking them out on dates.
No, well, not fucking raw. She does mention fucking chicks and dates. She mentions both.
So let me ask you a question. When you first met her, how long did it take you to smash?
Man, when I first met her, I wasn't really talking to her probably. Oh wow.
But okay, so how many dates did you take her out on?
I didn't even take her on a date before I smashed.
Okay, have you taken her out on date 6?
Wait, did I do what?
Do you take her out now?
I have, yeah.
Okay. No, what she's doing is what she's trying to do. She's trying to assess whether or not what you do with her, you do for other chicks. Yeah, she's just a jealous chick, bro. She's an insecure, jealous female. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, that's a burden. Women like that, well, jealous people, men or women, y'all motherfuckers are a burden. You're burdensome people, right? And I'm telling you, bro, your situation, I didn't have it like you have it, where a chick was constantly at me, but I've been with a chick that was on that jealous shit, bro, and it just got worse. You know what I'm saying? The longer I dealt with her, it just got worse and worse, where I couldn't take it no more, bro. So I'm telling you from experience, you can't fuck with chicks that are concerned with you fucking with other women. They gotta know that you're sharing me. It is what it is. It's okay if she's a little insecure, but she shouldn't be at you complaining about you or complaining about what you do like that. It shouldn't be like that.
Well, there's a lot of factors too. Like he's 27, she's 34. There's the age factor, and she knows that at 27, you can mess with all these different younger, more prettier, more, thicker or whatever. A lot of that stuff comes to play. She has a kid already. You have any kids?
No.
You don't have any kids. You're a little more free.
You're about to.
There's a lot of things in that comes to play that somebody could think about. So honestly, Miles made a good point about chess, right? And chess, there's different strategies to play it. Sometimes you attack somebody in the area so it gains their focus, but then you just slide a piece to the other side of the board that they don't really notice. And as you're attacking, their focus is on that, and then you can checkmate somebody real quick. And it's almost like they didn't see it coming. Or there's some other times that they see it coming. I like chess. I teach my son how to play chess. It's a good game. And Miles was right about emulating life. You have to go through life with these moves with your whole purpose of protecting what you design for yourself. On the board, that's the king. It doesn't matter if the queen goes and every other piece goes. Once the king goes, the game ends.
Right.
So once you are conquered, your game for life ends because you are no longer in control of it. So the thing is, you have to protect that fully. So it doesn't matter her plan. It doesn't matter her thoughts, what she's secure about, what she's not secure about. As long as you move protecting you, then it'll be all right. You can get rid of her. You can move her to the side. You can do all this other stuff because you're moving with your best interest in mind. It changes as you get older on who you take on responsibility for, because now they're going to be in line with your interest. But at the same time, right now, as a single 27-year-old man with no kids, you got to protect that future. You got to protect you. And you got to move as such. So that's about it, man. It's just experiences we got to learn through, man.
There you go. So, Carl, you got any questions, fam?
No, I appreciate it. It's a lot.
All right.
Brother. Take care. Right, good luck, man. Hey, don't become a father with that woman, bro.
Thanks for calling. Thanks for sharing your story, bro. We appreciate you. And thanks for supporting the show. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right, peace. All right, so we got we got 769. 769, you are on live with the wait, real quick. Unique says, panel, the thing he needs to start afresh. He needs to start afresh and away from this woman. He can't switch things up now because there's a possibility that there will be hell to pay. It's done. Yeah. He's made a lot of leadership mistakes, definitely. So we got 769. You are on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. We got your host, K Zagan. We also have J Roman and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Each areas, Vicksburg.
Oh shit.
25.
What's going on, man? Long time, man.
What's going on? What's going on with you, fam?
Yeah, it has been a minute, but I think I'm doing the same thing. Not fucking bitches raw, but more so just bad. I think bad like leadership shit.
See, Here's the thing. Part of having bad leadership is believing you don't have the adequate leadership to influence women. Believing that you can't instruct women to move a certain way and they'll actually be about it, right? So a lot of guys, they question their level of influence when they're dealing with women. So what they do a lot of times, they defer to the woman. You know what, we're just going to do shit her way because I think that's the best course of action for me to get what I want, is to do shit her way. But what happens is oftentimes there's no direction within the interaction. Because the woman is looking at you to lead, but you're deferring to her. So there's a breakdown in communication. So the woman is kind of walking aimlessly, looking for the leadership, looking for a sense of direction, looking for guidance as to how she should move in your life. So this is why you get the inconsistencies in a woman's behavior, because you yourself are displaying inconsistencies. And what it boils down to is simply this, and we say it all the time, and I've been telling you motherfuckers, when you deal with women strictly on your terms, you understand your terms. So you can convey to the woman what your terms are. The problem with a lot of you guys, you have no terms. So you cannot effectively convey to the woman how she needs to move. So women come into your lives and they're just doing what the fuck they want. And then you find yourself having these arguments and these back and forth with these women, not understanding the woman is looking for guidance. She don't know how to communicate to you exactly what she's looking for.
Yeah, I will say show don't have no damn turn.
The what?
I said I will say I really don't. I don't have any turns.
You don't have any turns.
So, do you play basketball?
No, I don't play sports.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just break this down for those who do. An analogy. So when you are training and practicing for basketball, they tell you when you get the ball to have a plan. You're not just dribbling aimlessly. You're not just shooting aimlessly. When you get that ball in your hand, you have to have a plan on how you want to defeat the person or what moves you're going to use. Now, the defender might not move always the way you think they're going to move, but at least you had a plan, initial beginning on what you were going to do, and then you can adapt from there. The thing is, if you don't have a plan, when you meet people, they are going to just roll in your life and do what they want to do. And all you're going to do is start complaining about it because there was no initial plan that you had for them. So a lot of times you guys meet women, y'all just meet them just to meet them. You know, I meet them, I want to fuck them, and that's about it. But then next, 3 months go by and there's no plan for it. You didn't stick to whatever you thought was initially. So what are you planning for people that come into your life is one of the biggest things.
Well, you know what I noticed? A lot of guys who don't have a plan for women never had a plan for themselves.
There we go.
Yeah. Oftentimes, they are wandering aimlessly through life as well. And they're just allowing life to happen instead of taking a bull by the horn and making life happen.
Because they are passengers in their own life. Shout out to J. Roman.
Exactly. Caller, that's what you are. You are a passenger in your own life. And when you're a passenger in your own life, guess what happened? Anybody can take the wheel of your shit.
Damn.
Anybody can take the wheel.
How old are you?
That's a video title. I got to write that shit.
25? Good. Hey, great age. Great age. What do you do?
You said, what do I do?
Yeah, what do you do at 25? What do you do?
Oh, right now I work at McDonald's as a maintenance worker.
Okay, so look, that's one of those things you can take on to like apartment buildings. Maintenance workers, if people don't really know, maintenance workers, if you continue that, they make some
that nigga clean bathrooms, bro. Stop. That nigga say maintenance worker. That nigga mop floors and clean bathrooms. I'm not clowning you. Is that true though? Because Eterius, when you say maintenance, people think you fix equipment. Is that what you do?
No, no. Not
That's what I'm
about
saying.
to say,
I'm not clowning. I'm
Are
just
you fixing equipment or are you cleaning the bathroom? Because either way, it don't matter to me. I just want to make sure I'm accurate on what I'm about to say.
oh no, I be cleaning mostly. Sometimes I fix.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, Roman, I knew where you were going with it, but I want to clear that up. Yeah.
Because there's maintenance workers that are maintenance workers for a whole building, and they usually started off small. They started off taking care of something and then move to it, and you'd be surprised. They go from maintenance workers to engineers, pretty much. So but either way, if what do you plan on doing with your life? What do you plan on? What's your goals that you got going on? To me, those are questions that are better suited for you instead of worrying about a chick. You can spend all day worrying about a chick, but not have a purpose for your life. How does that help you?
Great question. Okay, Eterian, you're 25 years old. Where two questions, a two-part question. One, where do you see yourself at in 5 years? And two, are you taking the steps necessary to get there?
I am taking steps necessary to get there, and I see myself either in the military, because right now I'm talking to a recruiter about me getting in. Right now, got to have some stuff wavered, or doing truck driving before it becomes AI.
But you see what you're saying? You're saying either the military or truck driving, meaning that you don't really have a grip on exactly what you want to do. It's kind of, I see myself doing something different than I'm doing now. Maybe that, or maybe this. So even now, you don't have a beeline for what you want to do. You're still wavering between either this or that. That's what I'm saying. You have no true sense of direction in your life at this point. So when you meet women, you can't give them any sense of direction either. You have no vision for yourself. So when a woman comes into your life, you have no vision for them to follow because you yourself don't have one, right? So here's the thing. If all you're doing is just fucking chicks, that's cool, right? The problem that you guys get into is when you're dealing with women and you're doing more than just sex. And then you're giving women an insight into who you are, and you have no vision for her to follow, but yet you're dealing with a woman as if she's a potential girlfriend, right? This is why a lot of guys are not built to be in relationships. Right. But also, a lot of guys aren't built to handle casual sex. A lot of guys are having casual sex, but they're not mentally and emotionally built for it. And the reason why they're not built for it is because they do the boyfriend shit. So, Carla, are you doing the boyfriend shit? And you just met these women?
He ain't doing nothing.
I don't know.
Here, man, let me help you out a little bit. All right? Let me help you out a little bit because we went past something and I want you to really understand it. Zach said you're not being definitive on even the question about what you plan on doing. And I'm going to show you a way to be definitive about it. All right. So when the question comes is, okay, what do you plan on doing? And you could say, hey, I'm going to go to the military. There's some things I got to get straightened out first, which, my brother had to do the same thing before he went into the military. He had to go get some things straightened out. And I know what that means. Okay. If that doesn't work out, my other interest is being a truck driver. Do you see the difference on it being definitive about my plan?
Yeah.
Okay. So that sort of definitive direction of what I'm doing is what you need to do and plan out what you plan on doing for your life and be certain about what you want to do. Now, it might start off in one direction. You might go to the military and don't like it, right? So you do 4 years and you get out, but you plan something while you're in there. Like, hey, these 4 years, I made sure that when I left, when I was in there, I started driving trucks for the military. So I got my class
CDL.
My class license to drive trucks. And so now you're out and you're driving trucks. Or you mentioned something about AI. Hey, I went into the AI and when I went to the military, because I know I like driving trucks, but sooner or later AI is going to drive it. I know how to fix on AI. So now I've secured my job not only past truck driving, but when it does go to AI, that AI has led me to go into a different industry, and I really like AI. So the thing is, it's just you have to have a direction where you're going. Life might take some turns, but the more you stay definitive, the more you'll be able to survive any turn it takes and actually benefit from it.
Yep, that's true. And let me say this. My bad. And all those turns that your life might take better not be no damn woman. It better not be no fucking woman. Right? It better not be. And that's the problem with a lot of guys. Y'all allow women to come into your life and disrupt what you're trying to do. Don't let pussy come into your life and derail what you're trying to do. Stay focused.
So I really want you to understand it. You know what I'm saying, caller? Do you hear what I'm saying?
I'm listening to what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, because 25 is a great age. Like 25 is a great age. Because you should be mature enough to understand what you need to do and the plans you need to get there and really start making moves. Now, as far as women, everybody know, at least I know when I was 25, I like to get that thing wet. All right. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was in it as much as I could get in it. But at the same time, a wiser 25-year-old made way better moves than I did. And that's what this is all about. And that's what the show is about, making you a little bit wiser. Stick to your plan, have enjoyments, but if it don't match with where you're headed, then don't let that enjoyment be a distraction to your goal.
There you go. So Eterius, are you seeing any women right now? Did you say something about you having some of the same issues?
Really, I'm not having the same issue. I'm approaching. It's just none really happening.
But are you letting women know exactly what you want to do?
Not like saying. I haven't been like sexual and whatnot, but I have been like trying to just give them my number because I've been saying some be with their family and I can't really say the sexual shit. So I just give my number and whatnot. But other ones,
give them your number. Give them your number for what? Hold on, real quick. Let's back up. Give them your number for what? Do you tell them exactly what you have in store? Hold on, before you answer that question, I want guys to understand something. This is a perfect time for me to say this, and I've said this before. Guys, prior to giving your contact information to women or exchanging contact information, you should not even be thinking about none of that. The first order of business is introduce yourself to these women. Let women know what you have in store. Set a woman's expectations for what it is you're trying to do. Now, the moment she consents to that, so an example would be if you just let a woman know, hey, look, I'm going to be out and about Friday. There's this little spot that I frequent. Why don't you join me at this little jazz joint, right? I'm letting her know exactly what I'm going to be doing, the venue. So prior to me even exchanging contact information, I need to know if she's going to consent to meet me at that spot, right? If she says, sure, I would love to meet you there. Now it makes sense for me to hit her with the digits. It makes no sense for me to walk up on a woman, exchange contact information on stuff. I'm going to call you sometime, but I'm not giving her any indication as to what's going to go down or what is expected of her. I'm just talking about, hey, can I have your number so I can call you sometime? Like, we're too old for that. We're grown-ups. Like, let women know what the fuck you want to do. Have them consent to that, to the idea of that. Hit them with the digits and then be out. Are you letting women know what you want to do? Definitively. Are you letting them know what you want to do?
No.
Then come on, bro.
Yeah, you gotta at least let them know why they should take your number. So that means you got plans. All right, get some coaching, Eterius. We'll talk to you on the back end. We already in OT, all right, bro?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a theme in your life of inconsistency and direction.
He ain't got no direction, so he can't give women direction.
Yeah.
LeBron with $15. Appreciate you.
Oh, LeBron, yeah, appreciate you, LeBron. I ain't, yeah.
All right, and this is the last question right here. We're gonna grab this. Hold on, real quick. All right, real quick. So he says, from now on, when callers say they're hitting the raw, you can give some trademark. I need to put that on the shirt. The audacity. Yeah, bro, but they all, 99.9% of the time when we ask these niggas, are they hitting the raw? We're not really asking. It's like really a rhetorical question. We already know you niggas are.
Yeah.
So we can guess it. Look, these guys can tell us a sentence, and nigga, we can describe your whole dating situation with one sentence.
Facts.
Like we know what you niggas is out here doing. Fucking up.
Those guys don't act goofy feeling rubber. I'm just
like, look, guys, how many calls you think we need to do to realize a pattern? This is why we spit game, and this is why we preach and teach game. You understand? Because these are the things that we know about life. These are the things that we recognize, and this is why I say your language exposes you. Y'all niggas think this is a fucking fluke. We do this. We do this every fucking weekend, and we've been doing this for how many years now? I was so surprised the other day. 50 said we've been doing the Real Game No Theory show for 4 fucking years.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And if we've been doing Real Game No Theory for 4 years, I think we've been doing this show at least for 2. You get what I'm saying? So how many calls do we need to get? How many times do we? Y'all really think y'all stories are that special and different? No, because if y'all stories was really special and different, you would have a masculine identity, and you probably wouldn't need to call us. You see what I'm saying? So come on, man. Like, I don't understand why y'all think we be blowing smoke. No, bruh. No, it's the game. The game give you the rule. Once you know the rules, you could tell by the way a nigga talk, and you could already. That's why I asked him. I said, so when you started fucking the raw, and then he tried to lie, talking about who said I was fucking the raw.
Exactly.
We already know.
You niggas.
I said you said that you've been fucking the raw. You didn't use those words, but your language already exposed you, bruh.
There you go. We know. So on the way out, look.
Hey, you know what? Good point. You're like, hey,
yeah. Shout out,
goofy right now. That's sweet velvet talk right there.
Yeah. Shout out to all of the callers. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to all the people who asked questions. If we didn't get to your questions, don't take offense to it. It's nothing personal. Shout out to these gentlemen here. The homie Miles motherfucking Cunningham, Jay motherfucking Roman. Without y'all, this show would be just my black ass, by myself. You know what I'm saying? The Manhood of the Skill Set show is a 3-man joint. I just want to let people know that, and I wanted to show my appreciation for you brothers. Danny P with the 499 dope show today. Every show is a dope show. Respect to the panel. On that note, Miles, you have anything you want to plug before we get out to the bitch?
Yes, sir. Once again, guys, make sure y'all go to masculineidentity.com and get your soap. I also have the lemon mint soap. I also have the rose soap, and I got the lavender soap, man. So, and of course, the masculine identity soap. Also got the documentary Game Kings 2. Game Kings 1. We got the seminars as well, man. So come through to masculineidentity.com and get with me. Also, you can schedule a consultation as well. Purchase your consultation and we can schedule it as soon as you purchase. And yeah, man, appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Jay Roman. Shout out to K Zag. Shout out to all the moderators. Renee P holding us down. We really appreciate you. And yeah, man, appreciate y'all. Oh, and check us out tomorrow. Real Game No Theory, 12 noon. Oh, and watch your cell phones is going to do it for you, but you might have to change the clocks on your stove and all that. We're going to lose an hour. We're going to spring forward. So we're going to lose an hour. So make sure y'all understand that. So whatever y'all got going on, try to go to bed at least a half hour earlier tonight because you're going to lose an hour. So yeah, man, appreciate y'all.
Does Texas do that? Do they gain an hour, lose
all right,
an hour?
Yeah, it's universal.
Does Texas do that? The state, because some states don't do the gain and lose sort of thing. I know a couple states don't even recognize that. Arizona don't do it. They stay the same, right? Something like that. So
anyway, that's crazy.
I'm seeing a lot of comments and stuff or questions coming in at the last minute. Hey, if you want your comments or things taken care of, make sure you do it at the beginning of the show.
Do it early,
2 hours. We give y'all 2 hours to do that shit, man. 2 hours.
Or just call in. Call in.
Yeah.
Those cats that called in, I give them heads up. I mean, for calling in and learning from the experience because there's other people going through the same thing.
Facts.
Learn from your experiences. That's what sets you off different from others. But Zach, appreciate
Put the
you being in
notification
here.
on.
Always nice, Mouse.
Yes,
And,
sir.
y'all enjoy your Saturday.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
Peace. Like, share, and subscribe out the motherfucker. We out.